t'arrives. Puis, comme je dis, t'es gentil. On parle beaucoup, puis je vois la pire affaire. Tellement ça que ça soit pas vrai, mon gars, là. Tellement ça que ça soit pas vrai, là. Elle me dit quoi? C'est comité du pas définition. Ah, les tatous. Bon, c'est sûr qu'il faut tatouer comme moi, je te Ah shit, you fucked up ink. I'm about to be ready, guys. 70. 20 more and I got it. 20 more and I got it. But I got 8 minutes, which is impossible. $71. No. Ugh. You good? Don't blink if you blink. Don't blink if you blink, welcome to the show, because you're doing well, so having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, glorious, 26th July 2026. I kind of focus because we are 10 away from unlocking what I need to unlock, and this is the last run because it is 7:53, which means that I have 7 minutes left to do what I need to do, which I don't think is possible, but I'll try my best. So, sunset time, gonna do a normal live, gonna do a normal video, it's gonna be fun. The plan is to do it till 9:30, and then I'm gonna be ending the live because I've been live for over 7 hours. So I've been live for a while, I have to be honest, and that's pretty much it. So sadly, I just died, which means I cannot do it. The live is gonna be a normal one, just talking, and yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool because I'm gonna have time to do a lot. There's gonna be a anime review. I got 2 anime to review, and it's gonna be a tire talk, which is a small one because I did one yesterday and the one before. So, without further ado, let's get this shit on the road. Now, I'll be completely honest. Today was a very hot day, so I don't know how many parts we're gonna have for the nature corn and this. It does seem to be a lot cooler. And yeah, so all in all, let's freaking go. I say this almost on a daily basis, but it must be so weird. Sunset of the 26th July 2026. Enjoy. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Ooh, there's something nice over there. I'm gonna do. Can I think like that? Are we getting the wall or not? I do not want to get the wall, and I don't film there often because so there is a lot of greenery on one side, there's a lot of roof on the other. The roof does give a certain aesthetic to the video, but it's not my favorite thing. If I have the choice between a open space or a bunch of roof, open space, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not seeing the wall is actually quite nice. Actually quite nice. Just gonna be lowering it a little bit because yes, there you go. I still want to get that greenery. And the fun fact is that greenery is a cemetery that we used to film Pokemon Go in. True story. Okay, so like I'm saying, it must be so weird for you guys because y'all are seeing me on one hand and they're seeing me on the other hand. I'm not gonna do the intro twice. What a freaking day! What a freaking day! Today was a very peaceful day. It was a very nice day. We got some drama, but the drama we've been filming for like, honestly, say an hour and a half. But there's not enough storage. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You know why? Because we've been filming the majority of the day. Won't be long. We've been filming for a majority of the day. Why did I not check it? This one? Because give me an ad. Yes, okay. I don't care. You give me an ad on a music app. So what I'm gonna do is close. It's okay. We're gonna do videos. I'm gonna do directory. I'm gonna do extra screen capture. Screen capture. We're gonna go. I have everything under 22. Everything under 22. So I'm gonna go with this. And yes, good. It's a 2 hours video. Boom, damn it. The garbage. Garbage. Okay, good. So we did 4 gigs. 4 gigs. I had to hurry to come out. Not because it's 8 o'clock. I was trying to get that 8 o'clock. It's gonna be 10:57, which is 8 o'clock in 3 hours and 3 minutes. What's 8 o'clock important? Because 8 o'clock is the new dailies for good. Okay, perfect. I don't know why is shout out to Andrew, dude. Um, Today was I'm gonna tell you about today. It was a weird day, but in a great way, in a really really great way, in a really really good way. I have to say, really really good way. So let's continue. Let's start. Let's actually start. Today, 26th of April. I want to apologize for this morning. I was nervous. I was nervous for nothing. Did we achieve what I was nervous for? No. Also tomorrow, I don't know how I'm gonna do because I gotta do some edit tomorrow, but I don't have a lot to do. So that's a positive. That's a positive or a negative. Tomorrow's also supposed to be a lot of rain and thunder, so I'm back to streaming, baby. Why was I nervous? Okay, well, because we have so it's the tower, which is a game that I'm obsessed with. On Sundays is the last day of the guild. We do have a very good shop, except for one chips, which is 200. So even if I miss 1 week, I'm still gonna be able to do it, and that's perfect, right? And that's perfect because basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you enough chips for you to miss 1 week. No, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give you enough chips for you to miss to buy the whole shop. Because we miss 200, we get the whole shop. Regardless, we're gonna have the whole shop minus one. But the one we're missing is not that big of a deal, so I don't mind. Well, it's not that big of a deal. When I have to get it later on, but as long as I can get one of the two, I'm happy. You know. That is pretty much it. There you go. That's 8 o'clock. Connect for 7 days. So yes, I was nervous about that, and it was really hot. So I was like, okay, well, what a start of the day. What a start of the day. If I had 4 more hours, I could have done it. 3 more hours, I could have done it, but I don't, and that's my fault. I waited last seconds, and I paid a price. Is that a big deal? It would be a big deal at 7:57, 58, and 59, but I don't really care right now because it's too late. No matter how much you cry, it's too late. Today was a day where I was watching. I was very sort of in my head because it was a beautiful day outside, which is a great thing. Being in your head, being alone with your thoughts, process. I was gonna say analyzing thing, but processing thing is important. I'm gonna do a special video for Carly. Not today though, because their birthday is on 30th. I could do it today, but I just don't want to do it today. Why? They have a lot to. Well, I don't have that much to do today. Like you take away the Tar Talk, which is we did it 2 days in a row. You take away the anime. Anime is gonna be 20 minutes, not even. So we have a bit less today to do, and that's good. So yeah. So today was a day of reflection and reflection processing, which is good. Because it was very nice outside. I was like, dude, I'm stuck here. And ultimately speaking, I had nothing to complain about. I was eating some Biscoff cookie, which was delicious. I was watching TV, which was amazing. I was playing the tower 10 time, 11 time, which was amazing. We were able to upload a lot. Yes, some of the phones are still not doing well. So you're gonna tell me, Ink, how is that possible? You've been working on the phone and you're always talking about how good you're doing with the upload. Well, so days like today and days like 2 days ago was a problem. So 2 days ago we missed 10 hours, which was the Wi-Fi not working, and days like yesterday was, or this morning, or today actually, I slept for. The plan was to sleep from 12 to 5 o'clock to wake up in the morning to do my videos from the sunrise. But I ended up falling asleep, and I ended up waking up awake at 12. So I did upload for 5 hours, but I didn't upload for 8 or 12 hours, which means that I uploaded half of what I had to upload to be on budget, right? So yeah. Yeah. So that's a bit of a problem, right? Now we have a couple things. Today, for example, my father was texting me, and I gotta talk to the guy. I love my dad, and it's been a problem for the last couple of days. I just text me every day, call me every day, and he called me today, and I didn't answer because I was like, dude, we talked yesterday. Yesterday you called me, but I saw you yesterday, so I'm not gonna complain about that because I did complain about that today, which is kind of shitty, but still. And I get he's bored, but it's I don't know. I have to. I love my mom. I love my dad. I'm in a certain age, but I'm not necessarily. I'm not often worried about my parents because they're my parents. You know, they're the people that brought me to the world. They're the people that raised me. So they're very strong because they dealt with a insane kid for 18. No, yeah, 18 years. Yeah. I was saying now 20, but after I was 18, I was brought back at 19. Yeah. So I'm not that worried, but I'm kind of worried about my dad because he went to see one of the neighbor, or the older neighbor, and let's just say that she's not the nicest. She was the nicest. She was very demanding. I'm not gonna say her name because that's not the point, but very demanding. Not the nicest person. My father used to come back from work at a certain schedule because he used to walk, and then one time, him and his friend went for a coffee. Him and his coworker, because it's more dad than friends, and she was late, and then she called him and said, this was one instance, but sometimes one instance define a person, right? It's like, hey, you're late, I needed your help, where were you? And you're like, you're not paying me for helping you. First of all, second of all, I don't mind helping you, but I'm gonna be on my own schedule. If you tell me, come and help me, I'm at work, I'm gonna say, hey, sorry, I'm at work. If I'm doing something else, I'm gonna say, hey, sorry, I'm doing something else, with all due respect, right? So he went to see her, and he's been complaining about her, not in the sense of I hate her, but yeah, she wasn't the greatest neighbor. And again, do I think she was not? Do I think she was not nice? Yes. I think she was horrible. No, she wasn't horrible. It's just that all of her direct neighbor were super kind, super kind, very lucky, and she was the only one because she lived in so in the front of my father will live in a house where there's two sides of the house, and one is a house, one is a house, but it's the same building, I guess. There's just a large wall separating both, right? Uh, in front of him is the same thing. One of the neighbor was super nice. Her wasn't super nice. But at the same time, it's so weird because when I was a kid, there was a time where she would help me. She would come in. She would ask me to, hey, come and buy. Oh, that was another story. Come and buy some dirt bag. So she wanted to have a garden, so she needed dirt bag, which have not instant, but they have something good in them. There's a lot of nutriment for the plants in them. Engrais. I don't know what you say in English. Engrais in English. Can we find a fertilizer? Can we find it without Google? Fertilizer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fertilizer. In fertilizer, and I remember being there for like 10 minutes, and they're paying like $5. I was born in the '90s, guys. It was different back then. Okay, and I was like, dude, that's a lot. And then the next time, which was like a couple of days after, she said, okay, well, I need you to dig a hole. I spent like 2 hours, and she paid me $5. So there was this, and I was like complaining, but like, yeah, but the first time she paid you for half the job, now she paid you for the other half. And I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense. So super nice, but it was sort of, it was sort of odd, sort of odd. There's this neighborly love, like, hey, you need some help, I'm gonna help you. And then you bring money in, which you shouldn't bring for friendship. She was my friend. No, she wasn't. And the funniest thing is, she had a dog. That dog was super nice. She, I love dogs. I'm not afraid of dogs, but we're going to get the bag of dirt. And she's like, "Do you mind if my dog sits on you?" And I'm like, "Well, kinda. I don't know your dog. I'm not sure he's not gonna bite me, but what if he does? He's not my. What am I gonna do? Right? I'm in the car. I'm gonna throw me out of the window. I'm not gonna throw myself out the window. There's no escape, right? So if he bites me, like, what am I gonna do, right? Yeah. And I was like, no. And she was pissed at me for that. And I was like, you did ask me, right? And I did give you an answer. So if you don't like it, it's not my. Yes, it was odd, and he was complaining about her being demanding, which it's sort of it's sort of a double edged word, because yes, she was demanding, but we were saying yes. So if we were saying no, she wouldn't be demanding, but because we were saying yes, she was demanding. You understand? So yeah. So long story short, we went to visit her today, and I'm like, why? You didn't even like her. He's like, yeah, but she's possibly lonely. And I'm like, I appreciate the kindness, the action, the gesture, but how is that your responsibility? And then I said, were you lonely? And he didn't answer. So I think he's lonely because today he called me, and he called me like at 10:30, and I love that because he tells me the time. That way, for example, I'm calling you at 10:30. That way, if I call him at 6:30, it's like, hey, what took you 8 hours? You got the message at 10:30, and I'm like, dude, stop. And then he sent me the same day because I wasn't answering. He sent me a text saying, hey, how are you? I didn't answer because I was like, dude, you called me this morning. I didn't answer. I don't mind when people text me. I don't mind when I'm being called. For example, Andrew, my fucking boy. Okay, Andrew. Andrew reached out like a week ago. I was like, hey, how are you, dude? And me and Andrew, yes, we're homies. Yes, he's my fucking boy. But are we talking every single day? No. So it was a bit of a surprise that he texted. And today, I texted him and I was like, you're the fucking man, dude. Thank you so much. And he answered. I'm not gonna read the answer, but it's positive. Right? And it kind of sucks because it's on a daily. My father texted me on a daily, and it was he called me, left a message. Hey, I called you at 10:30, and then I read the text. I read the message because and he has a phone where you can read the message. So he saw that I read it, which is not good. And then I didn't answer. He texted me at. I woke up at. I went back in at 1 o'clock. So I checked my message at 1 o'clock. He woke me back at 1:10. Hey, how are you? Okay. And then he texts me at 2 o'clock, and then he texts me a place for a job, which actually is a good idea. It's a janitor in a old person home. The job isn't that interesting because again, you're you can love being a janitor, but I have a hard time cleaning my apartment. So, being responsible for cleaning other people, I don't know if I know I qualify to do it, but I don't know if that's my jam. Because if you see, there's when you're assessing life, right? Like, okay, well, here's this problem. Here's are my flaws. Here are my pros. Here's what I'm good at. Here's what I can't do. So the reason you do that is because you believe in your heart of heart that okay, well, this is the right thing to do. Okay, well, I'm a good talker. I'm able to talk my way out of things, right? I was able to talk my way of things once. I can maybe do it again, right? So these are all things that you keep in mind, right? So when I find a job, um, of course I'm not gonna ask for like the best of job, because am I deserving of the best of job? No. I can say yes. I can tell you guys, oh, absolutely, dude. I am the man, the myth, the mission, and everything in between. Okay, absolutely, I can say that. Am I saying the truth? Not really. Why? Because I think a lot of things in life are earned, and even though you're possibly deserving of, doesn't mean that you earn. And sometimes even the less deserving get it because he earned it. For example, there's this shitty employee, right? And this employee is not that great. And he does a job, but he's never forthcoming. He's never putting his step foot forward. You know, and he's never the best employees. He's never been called best employees. When there's a person missing from work, right? He's not the first one to offer is I'm going to replace him, right? But you realize the person has been working there for 20 years, and then there's a promotion, which is manager or assistant manager, right? And they choose him, and in your brain you're like, I'm a better worker than him, so why? Well, you've been here for a year. No matter doesn't matter how good you are, this guy's shown that he's going to be there for another 10 years, another 20 years. You don't know. So that's proof. That's deserving, right? So I'm aware of that. But at the same time, I feel like I would be better at a certain job. However, dinner there for an old folks home. This old folks home in peculiar is good. I'm gonna say it's disgusting, because it's more the work aspect of it. Um, it's 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 complex because it's an old folks home. So yes, of course, there's gonna be some older folks and possibly some really cool people, but I'm not talking to them. I'm not working with them. In peculiar, I take care of the building, right? It's like a janitor in the apartment building. Doesn't interact with every single uh, renters. Yeah, renters. Doesn't talk to all of them because it's not his job. And then when it's not your job, you don't have to do it. And even then, like if you want to talk to people, people are like, no, I'm busy doing. So sometimes it can be seen as a bit intense, can be seen as a bit weird to be that social when people are antisocial. You always have to level them. You always have to match the level of being social, right? Which is what I'm talking about. And then he gave me that, and he said, "Hey, this is a good place to apply." Okay, so first of all, that's a great place to apply. Yes, but did you check if there was hiring? No. If you check if there was a vacancy? No. I called today and they said, yes, we could be using a janitor. Like, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. I said, when is the manager in? Because usually when you give your CV, I did a mistake. Yeah. Thing that you learn when you're very young, but as a young guy, I wasn't working, so I didn't learn them. But giving and I freaking try not to be an asshole, but giving your CV to the cashier in the front versus giving your CV to a HR department or a boss, it's different, you know. And most of the time they're super nice, but sometimes it's their decision had a bad day. It's like fuck that guy, right? Um, so yeah, so he texts me that, and I'm like, oh, thank you, that's a good idea. You see, he said two things which pissed me off, and it didn't piss me off because of what he said. It pissed me off because of the whole relationship that we're having right now, which is very needy on one side and needing space, not because I'm going through some things, but because you're too much, right? Um, and then it's like he told me, "Oh, now you answer." I'm like, "I'm gonna answer your voicemail this morning. Hey, it's 10:35. Call me back. Is there something in problem? Is there a problem? Is it an emergency? Are you gonna tell me what it is? Did you just want to talk? You just wanted to talk? Ah, okay, cool, cool, cool. We talked yesterday, the day before, the day before that, and the day before that. I saw you 2 days ago. We left it for 2 hours. I left for an hour, then you call me again. So you just wanted to talk, but we do nothing but talking, right? Did you wonder if I wanted to talk? Did you ask? And it's my dad, and I love you, dad. And I don't mean to be complaining, but it's just like, dude. And for example, right? Um, for example, he's gonna tell me, how are you not able to be looking for work, right? To be finding a job, and then, of course, I don't apply the whole day. I take a look at Joe Boom, take a look at Gigi when I have the time. Which someday I'm gonna be honest, someday I don't have the time. Someday I don't have the time. You know what I'm telling you? I'm gonna be playing mobile game for 4 hours. Did I really play mobile game for 4 hours? Do you know why I use idle game to do something in the background? Oh, okay, cool, cool. And sometimes I'm too busy and I don't apply, but he tells me like, if I was you, I would be looking for a job every single day. I'm like, and I'm like, yes, but you call me every single day. You tell me that I'm doing nothing, but when we call, you want 40 minutes every single day. So, so you're not allowing me to do what I need to do better. It's just dragging me down emotionally, time wise, mentally because I get annoyed. And then the second thing that he said was like, "Oh, you never will know if you don't try." And I'm like, "You took a building out of the blue. You took a building that I had to call because there's no poster saying, "Hey, there's a job opening." I took a chance. I was lucky they had it. You didn't know. You didn't know, right? You didn't know. Oh, if you don't try, you don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna apply places they don't need employees. Good idea. And I don't know why. I went to a hundred enterprise, and yes, I know that their staff were full, but I still give my CV. So it's just, and I'm dealing with this every single day, but I don't know what to tell them. I'm like, dude, you cannot stop text me every day. You cannot call me every day. Like my mom is amazing. Yesterday, she texted me. She sent me uh, she sent me a Facebook message. I don't know what it was. She sent me a Facebook message, and she does it because she wanted me to call, right? She's like, "Hey, thinking about you. You should call." Yeah, yeah. Which I'm super grateful for, but at the same time, you know, this is the way you start. Like, are you free? If you're not free, okay. I respect that. I respect that 100%. So just a lot, and it's driving me down every single day. And I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I know for sure that I'm gonna get called. And I feel bad because I'm not answering. Feel bad. The whole thing about my neighbors, you want to see somebody that he doesn't even like. Like, what's going on, dude? Are you having relationship issues? Because if you are, dude, I'm not the right person. Talk to her. Talk to her, make things better, right? You're gonna lose her. I'm sorry, but she's 67 years old. 67 years old, finding love. Not super easy, right? Not super easy. But hey. So I was reflecting because I was like, okay, well, you treated that relationship like that, right? And then I was thinking about what other relationship that I fucked up, right? And it's kind of crazy because you can't ask me to remember every single fight that I had for the last 5 years with every single person. For example, a month ago, I got a text, a comment saying, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I was like, "No, I don't remember you." And then he told me who he was, and I was like, "Oh, that guy's a piece of shit, dude. That guy is a piece of shit, you know." So yeah, nah, that's you, guy. That's you, guy. That's you, dude. That's you, dude. Nah, that's you. You give me emojis or what? You give me stickers or no? You don't give me stickers. The first time you do give me stickers, the second one, you don't. What's up with that? See? Yeah. And I was thinking about people, and I was like, you know what? I treat some people like shit. And this morning I was like, it was so tough because I would love. Oh my god, should I say this? Okay. Let me close the phone. Noise. Noise. Noise ink. Noise. Very nice. I'm just gonna be doing that. There's again so much that I need to talk today. But I don't know. This today is more of a thinkative day. It's a shame because I wasn't able what I wasn't able to do what I was supposed to do. So I'm a bit ashamed about that. But hey, there's no shame in this game, and there's no game in this shame. Did we upload here? I don't remember if I uploaded from you. And the answer I think no. I think we didn't. Sheesh kebab. Shish kebab. Oh no. Are we for reals? I love that you're clapping, dude. I'm not sure as to why you're clapping, but clap your little heart out, my guy. So what is that? Français, j'ai fait le français, j'ai pas uploadé, j'ai fait une erreur. Français. All my fellows out there, and yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night just to throw the table wasn't by my side. Could have drew the Tonji her, so I had to take a little ride. Backtracking on these few years. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer a file because I did not upload, and that file is corrupted to the core. What I'm gonna do is what? I'm gonna transfer it. Because I transfer it, I'm gonna make some storage. I'm gonna be able to fix on this one. Sounds good. Sounds good. Woke up in the middle of the night just to know that my girl wasn't by my side. So I had to take a little ride, backtracking on these few years. What a go by. Cause ever since my girl left me, my whole life came crashing and I'm so lonely, so lonely. I have nobody to hold my own love. So lonely, Mr. Lonely. Back. So that's that I can delete or not. How are you doing? I don't know if I have. Do I? I don't. Do I? Don't know. Do I? Hell no. 6%, baby. Can you survive 6%? Can you survive another? Je ne sais pas combien de temps. Je ne sais pas combien de temps. 376. Shish kebab. Shish kebab. Shish kebab. I know that I have CapCut. Why do I have CapCut? Dude, why do I have CapCut downloaded, dude? Cause ever since my girl left me, my whole life came crashing and I'm so lonely, so lonely. I have nobody. See, saved by the fact that we made a mistakes 3 weeks ago. Gato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Ink from the past. Ink from the past. From the future. And receiving the present. So yeah, we're gonna make some food. You down? I'm down. Are you down, or you're not down? If you're just down, tell me, because if you're just down, that's okay. But if you could be down, you know. I think I'm just gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna enjoy this. If I lose all the views, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? My whole life came crashing and I'm so lonely, so lonely. Why you giving me this video? I don't care. Why you make me see Marvel Rival? I don't play. Why you make me see the games that I don't know? Why you make me see this? I don't know. Why you make me see this? I don't know. Why you make me see this? I'm so lazy. Why you make me see this? I'll understand me. You don't know that I need. I don't know. Lonely, so lonely. There you go. Was it so bad, guys? Was it so bad? Huh? Was it so bad? Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm-mm-mm. When you transfer? I don't know. Are you transfer? So lonely. Not transfer. I have to wait for that. Mm-hmm. So lonely, Mr. Lonely. Baby. Baby. Holy freaking spice. So lonely, so lonely, so lonely. Almost here. And we're back. I was gone for 10 minutes. Look, my father. Merci, mais dis-moi pas où, mais c'est beaucoup de textes et d'appels. Faudrait que on diminue un peu, s'il vous plaît. So there you go. Texted him. Made a man of myself. It's me at 8 o'clock, and you see, so this is what I'm talking about. And this is part two, by the way. So I'm sorry if this sounds weird, but this is part two. It's just he texts me today at 3:30, right? 3:23, right? Tell me a place, right? And then he texts me at 8:10 about what she said about 8:30. Dude, that was 5 hours ago. Stop, dude. Stop. Enough. You don't understand. That's not him. That's a email. I told him we have to diminish. We have to slow down. Okay, but this is good. And we're back. You know, food is ready. But now we got the moon. Want to show you the moon? So lonely, so lonely. There you go. It's very hard to see, but it's right there. Oh, possible crime. Snitches against stitches, bruh. I ain't telling shit. Okay, we're back. Frenchie uploaded. Not uploaded. Transferred. So lonely. It's a problem because I transferred from everything which didn't need to which didn't need to. So now I made a mistake. I should have checked that out. And again, I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm so sorry, guys. It's just I got nobody to talk to. I got nobody to talk to about the fact that my father talked to me too much. Makes sense now. Just too mean, too much, man. Eres un poco mucho. Eres un poco mucho, por favor. No te preocupa, me eres un poco mucho. Pero no me encanta. Me no like you. What I'm gonna do? Ooh, can you close? No, you didn't close. Aha. Now what I'm gonna do is a quick share. So lonely, so lonely, so lonely, Mr. Lonely. What you do is you edit it because there's a problem. The reason why I didn't edit is because, well, now I get an ad, but You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. And again, I'm sorry to do that because that's not the subject. We moved on, but for example, he spent the whole last week texting me and calling me multiple times a day because he was worried about the fact that, and I told this up on videos, but he was worried about the fact that he was leaving, and because he was leaving, well, is gonna be tougher, and because it was a bit tougher. He wanted to trust me, but then this is the first time that he asked me for a favor, for help for the house, so he was a bit nervous because of that, and he was a bit, not sure or unsure about it, and I was like, okay, and then that was number one. Number two, we spent so much time talking about that, and at the end, um, he was supposed to go on a trip, and he didn't go on a trip. And I'm like, why? He said, well, my girlfriend is not feeling well, and it's been a while since we haven't been feeling well. I'm like, you stressed so much, and you stressed me out so much. Although you didn't on purpose, I understand that. I sympathize with that. It's not a big deal. Shit happened, dude. Right? But you went nuts with that dude. And at the end, you didn't go. Now, of course, because you didn't go, this is not your fault. This is not your decision. But all the conversation we have were completely meaningless. Completely meaningless. All the texts, don't forget to water the plant. You're not leaving, dude. It's just a lot. And I take it and I take it and I explode. And I become an asshole. I become an asshole. I have so little friends. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You wanna know how many people reached out? Two. Two. Well, three, but it's different. Three because one of them wanted to shout out, so it doesn't count. But yeah, two people reached out. One of them, there's also a fourth one, but the one of them didn't say, "Hey, how are you?" He said, "When are you live?" I'm like, dude, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Two people reached out, and that's my fault because I'm an asshole. But people don't demand. They don't ask themselves why you're an asshole. They don't ask themselves, is he okay? Why is he mad? They just say, well, this guy was an asshole today. Fuck him. Which it's fair. I would do the same thing, but yeah, just a lot, dude. And it's it's the the lack of And I swear to God, I was trying to play positive today, but it's the lack of care. He didn't ask himself if I'm busy. You Let's put it in perception. In perception, right? So you text me today, this morning, at 10 o'clock. Sorry, you called me at 10 o'clock. Well, I'm such a liar, right? You text me at 1 o'clock, right? You text me at 3:30. You text me at 8:30, right? What am I supposed to do something? And yes, you're going to tell me, like, dude, there's 2 hours in between. There's 3 hours in between. Yeah. And one of the big gripe is that he's gonna end the conversation. Like, we're gonna be talking and he's gonna stop answering. Answering like 2 hours later, and then get pissed because I don't answer. I'm like, dude, we were having a conversation, you left. I'm supposed to stay and wait for 2 hours? No. And then his answer is, you don't work. Calm down, Aiden. Calm down. Relax. 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 Okay. Holy crap, is this hot? Holy crap, is this hot? Yeah, the moon is nice tonight. And then the part of me that feel bad because I know, well, personally, I know people that would love to have a better relationship with their parents. It's just too much. gosh. Hmm. So yeah, so today I was more thinkative about the action that I had. What made me like a good guy or a bad guy? Because yes, some of the fight I started. So, for example, the best example, right? Best example. I'm not gonna name her, but there was this girl that used to come in my life. Uh, she came 2 or 3 times, and she was super cool. She was from another country, Australia. My first Australia crush, right? So shout out to Australia, and the likes, of course. Ooh, you're at 15% batteries. What happened there? Well, we've been out for 45 minutes, so that checks out. The beautiful moon of the day. How nice is that one, right? It's okay. We have 20 minutes to go, and then that's it. Can you last 20 minutes for 15%? We'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, so her, she was a beautiful person, very kind and very very nice. She did a Instagram because I was like, dude, uh, I know that you don't always want to be on TikTok, so if you make yourself a private Instagram, I have a way to reach out to you without you having to deal with the world outside, right? Because she was dealing with an anxiety. Yeah, she's super nice. She gave it a shitty name to her cat though. The name of the cat. She named her cat Gertrude. And I gave her shit for that, and she's like, Don, that's not my cat. I swear to God, I didn't name him. Yeah, bullshit. And she was super cute. And then what happened with her peculiar is, of course, I got feelings. And then she left once. There's no reason. And then she left a second time. There's no reason. And then she got injured. I don't remember what the injury was, but she had a I think it was a kiss to the ovaries. I think so. And it was they had to go inside. I don't know. I'm a man. I don't know how ovaries work, nor do I care about ovaries. Keep your ovary problem to yourself. I'll bring you chocolate. I'll bring you a nice blankie. I'll bring you a hot cocoa. I'll take care of you. I'll make sure that you're sleeping okay. I'll make sure that the position you're in doesn't hurt you, but your ovary problems are yours, right? If I was having erectile dysfunction, I wouldn't ask you to bring me pills. I'd be like, yo, I'm just gonna get some honey. Apparently, it helps. Doesn't help, but I do like honey, so. And she was sewn up inside, which is kind of extreme. Yes, agree. Agree with you guys. It was kind of extreme, and yeah. And then what ended up happening was, um, and also just the last thing for my father. And I'm not gonna be boring with that, but I can't. I can't help it. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot help it. Last week, I was streaming Fortnite, and don't get me wrong, I was free. I was free. He called me like it's like 8:15 a.m. and he's calling me, and we talked for like an hour, which is great because I was free and I was streaming, so I had a choice between listening to French Canadian TikTok or my father. I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to the guy in a while. It's gonna be good, right? For an hour. He called me. Yeah, I thought I got at I think it was 7:20 or 7:30. I don't remember. You know why? You know why? Okay, I know exactly the date. It was the 20th. Yeah, which was last Monday. Why? Because we had an event on Fortnite, and I missed it. So I tried to do it in the morning before the daily charge show. It was before 9 o'clock, so it was yeah. And I tried to get I was playing Fortnite and he called, and I remember because when it's a weekend, yes, his girlfriend so he doesn't call me as much, which is technically not true. And we talked for an hour, and that was a really good talk. And I was like, dude, I like that guy. See, my father the situation, the relationship is so odd because I'm gonna be not seeing him for 3 weeks, and I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna be like, hey, he's okay, he's good. But then I'm gonna be seeing my father and I when we fight that. I just distance himself because he's not able to take a int. He's not able to have the foresee of hey, you haven't called me. Maybe I shouldn't leave him alone, you know. And yeah, so with that, I take distance because I know that you're not able to respect him, which is sad, but still. And he called me for like an hour, right? And I answered, and then we had a good conversation. He did mention that he told about my financial situation to the neighbor. You know the neighbor from the center? Yeah, the one that he doesn't like? Yeah. Told my financial situation. And then he tells me that, oh, she called you a bum. She called you a bum. Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you. And say that's to say, don't worry, I defended you. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I was insulted. Thank you for telling me that you told somebody that I don't care about my financial situation. But thank you for having my back. As long as you have my back, at least there's some positive, right? So all this story to say, he called me at 7. He called me at 7:20, and I play Fortnite. And then the problem with that day was I tried to stay up for Fortnite, but I didn't play Fortnite in a while because I played a tower, which means there was updates. Because there was updates, I couldn't play during the night. Long story short, I go to bed. It's like 2 a.m. I wake up. I'm not in the. I slept well zone. I'm in the zone, and we love that zone. And he calls me. And it's a really nice talk. We have it. A talk is like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It's really nice. I have to say, super nice. And then he texts me like an hour later. He'd say, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, he possibly called me when he was waking up, right?" Which is why he doesn't remember. And he says, "You want to see each other tomorrow?" I said, "Sorry, Dad. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and find some job, right?" Which is true. And he said, "Okay, well, Wednesday." I'm like, "Dude, we just talked for an hour, and I'm not. I fucking love you, but please be grateful for the time, please." And I am not. My time is not more important than yours. My time is not more important than anybody on the planet. My time is as valuable, even if less valuable than people on the planet. If a time with a doctor, of a person that's trying to find a cure for cancer, please have all the time in the world. Please respect that. Please respect that. You know. Now I texted him and I feel bad. I do feel bad. That's why I talk about it. I do feel bad. It's just too much. This every single day, so I'm gonna have the same conversation with you guys tomorrow. And I'm gonna have the same conversation with you guys in 2 days. Which is not fun for you guys. You know? And did I do a noble gesture for you guys? Oh my god. I gotta save the people that were watching the video and I gotta tell my dad to fuck off. No. I'm not that noble, okay? But yeah, so the situation with the girl with the open ovaries. Shout out to open ovaries. A new band I'm going to be creating in 2012. In the past, yeah, but time travel. Hello. Hmm. What was you saying? Ink. Been in this for the last 5 days. What's up with that? Oh, down to last. Them is last. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not a big sauce guy, but I'm gonna have some spicy mayo. Dip it in. Mm. So, and then we were talking about, which ultimately speaking was her being stuck in bed. Which I gotta say, I have feelings for you. I had feelings for you. I thought you had feelings for me. But I love you said, not on my part. Would I prefer if you text me when you're not in the bed, stuck in the bed? Mm-hmm. I don't feel desired. And I felt that with one girl. Oh, mm-mm. I had that with two girls. My first love, one day I wanted to blackmail me. Mm. But she didn't, so blessing you. Um, and yeah, and when she had a problem with Uri, she is a, I'm definitely not want to say the name, very sexual person. and I like to tease. And we'll say things like, "Hey, if you come over, you can make content here." We'll say things like we would do, which were of the adult nature. The Mouth on Her was a Prince song from the '80s, which I don't mind. And then it disappeared. She came back, and every time the same time, the same thing. I'm like in my life, and then we talk, and nothing happened, right? So then we get together, and it's sort of really nice. And then she leaves again. At the point I'm used to. At the point I'm used to it. And then she came back. But I was still like, okay, you were very sexual before. Let's go there. And they're not like that, which is okay. I mean, I'm gonna show the room. When it comes to reading the room, I think I have dyslexia. A bit of neurodivergence joke. Or no. You miss me? Not so much. You miss me? Not so much. What do you say, the guy? Or the girl? Let's not assume gender, please. Maybe gender neutral? Hello. So, long story short, this girl is dealing with a lot of anguish. It's not easy for her. And I sympathize with that fact. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry that you're going through this. Honestly. And then I just got tired of it. So she came back in my last life. And she came in and out 3 times. Hoping I would notice. I would say something. And I didn't say anything. And part of me is proud. I don't deserve you. Part of me, like, that was not very nice. What's the answer? I don't know. By the way, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. Very nice moon peeking over there. Over yonder. Ah, it disappeared. It's behind a cloud. Strife. Gamer joke. So yeah. So the person outside my door. Not the person that I have issue with. Another perception, which is very natural, by the way, you come to the realization that and every fight that you ever had, there was one thing you had in common. You were there. It doesn't matter if you were the person that was responsible for it. It doesn't matter if you were a victim. You were there. You question other people's motives. You question other people's behavior, but I don't know about mine. And this is actually a really good subject because back in the days, I had a girl. That was crazy. I had a very sheltered childhood. Then I met my best friend, Carl. After Carl, and Carl was a party animal. 7%. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back home, guys. I'm gonna get 7%. Might have to go back in. And Carl used to be invited to parties. I didn't even know there was a party going on. But he used to be invited. And he used to invite me. Say, hey, come, it's gonna be fun. I said, okay, bro. Sounds good to me. Sounds great to me. So we go to the party together. And there was this girl, Alexandra. I don't know. I don't remember her family name, and there's a lot of Alexandra. So why am I so afraid to name names? I don't. I'm not afraid. It's just like you're kind of telling a lot of stories, and you don't know. And most of the stories, what they were going through, or is your perception correct? Right? It's like the guy. Like, oh, I left that bitch because they cheated on me. She cheated on me. She didn't cheat on you. You thought she did. You convinced yourself she did, but she never did. Alexandra, she was a children of the world. She was a student of life. She was very smart, very clever when it came. And I added her on Facebook because she was fucking cute. She had big tits and she was cute. So, what more can you want, right? I did this date. Possibly one of the. No, that's not true. I'd say one of the first, the last, the only curly hair girl that I've been through. Why? Don't get me wrong. I love having curly hair. Don't get me wrong. I love that my mother gave me her hair. I love that, but I know how much like you have to cut them, otherwise it's not cute. It's warm in the summer, and if I have a choice, I'm gonna have make it so my children have like like I don't know hair that don't need a lot of care, I guess, because I don't care about my hair, so they shouldn't be forced to care about their hair. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so like I was saying, um, great song. Could keep going. That's it. That's all you have. It ate for the effort. It ate for the effort. Maybe not Canadian Got Talent, but Lachine Got Talent for sure. 5% batteries. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is going back in. Going back in, dude. Sorry, I interrupted the solo. It's like a cappella music, bro. It was a shame. You know, in Alexandra, why is Alexandra important in the story? Alexandra is the main character of the story. Alexandra, I was 20 years old, right? She was a girl that was out of my league, but still very accessible, right? No, Children of the World is not another word for easy girl. It's a term for a girl that likes to fuck. I did put in some effort in there. And we kept on talking. We talk almost every single day. And she's like, dude, you apologize too much. And she was the only one that said that to me. She was the first one that said to me, apologize too much. Right? It just completely changed the game. I was like, oh, dude, do I really apologize too much? And then as a dumb 20 years old party kid, or not party kid, wanted to be a party kid but couldn't pull it off. And yeah, so then started wondering how much time per day I apologize. And then I started realizing the truth. What do you apologize for? Are you apologizing for a good reason or just apologizing because it's natural? It was natural to me. It was like a first response, dude. Something is wrong, something doesn't make you happy. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. And that girl, she told me, dude, you apologize too much. It's not okay. She didn't have to tell me. She didn't have to take care of me. She didn't have to make me realize the flaw that I had. She chose to because she was a good person, you know? When I have the AC on, because it's warm in the apartment. Now, usually what I like to do, I like to have all of my fins there, but because Crown is suffering from the case of low batteryitis, we're gonna have to be a bit more creative. Crown is suffering from a case of low batteryitis, and Frenchie is suffering from a out of storage bronchitis. You know, so a very contagious sickness. I'm gonna get Crown, hoping that it didn't die, and I'll be right back. telling you, it's hot in here. I am telling you, it is hot in here. It is very hot in here. You know? Just want to say, I just want to see how I told my dad. Maybe I was in the mood. I don't know how you're able to be not rude and say what he said, but. Good. I did it nice. I said, thank you for the information 5 hours later. And it's like you don't know what to talk about. So you come up with every single solution. Just tough. Just tough. So yeah, so she told me that I apologized too much, right? And then why was I talking about this? Oh yeah. No, I don't remember. I don't know. You apologize too much, right? And then it makes you realize that you're not a perfect person. But it took somebody else to tell you that you apologize too much. It took somebody else to say, hey, saying I apologize too much is generous, right? One of the best lessons I've got in life was, and this is a true story, and this is a story that you're going to find disgusting. I'm not sorry for it. I'm not sorry. I was with this girl. I wasn't in a relationship with her. We were just chilling. And we had a lot of friends in common, right? And again, I had a crush. Now, in every single story I'm going to tell you, I had a crush without knowing if the person had a crush back. So this is on me, right? But I could have paid more attention, right? So, long story short, what ended up happening was 229. And no, what is that? 296. What is that? I streamed so much shit. You're joking. So your boy, blind as a bat, uploaded 7 hours and didn't even check if it was uploaded. So I spent so much time trying to transfer a file when all I had to do was delete files. I would have been okay. Just the two of us. But I should possibly delete upload from Frenchie. Because it's healthy. Because it's healthy. I don't know what. Oh, I wish I was the pain. I don't know who. I don't know where. I don't even know the why. But that's okay. Another day. I'm left wondering, okay. And I'm not proud. Cold-blooded shame. Frenchie. And the girl, she didn't have a crush on me back, and that was okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. The girl never told me that she, and this is a story that I shouldn't say, but fuck you, I'm gonna say what I want to say. And if you're not happy, not my problem. Not my problem. This girl never led me on. She never made me feel like she was in love with me. But we were talking on a daily basis. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get out of the friend zone. I wasn't even in the friend zone. I was just somebody that was nice to talk to. Yeah. So one of my friends, and he was drunk, and he tells me, and I'm tipsy too. I wasn't a good drinker. My issue with drinking was I would go to the bar, and this is a true story. I would go to the bar and get drunk in the first 20 minutes. I would drink. I would have a budget, and I would spend it right away on drinking. And then I was like, oh, dude, I'm completely freaking drunk, dude, and I don't know what to do. And then what would have happened? What would have happened? I would sober up, and at the end of the day, at the end of the night, I was chill. And then I was sitting next to her because she was at the party. Again, I'm not gonna say her name because I have her on TikTok. She's a super cool girl, super nice, very smart too. A lot of future for this one. This one has a lot of could bring balance to the force or some shit like that. I'm gonna die soon. Are we gonna try to save ourselves? Are we even trying to save ourselves? Well, we could. Give me a sec. Cold-blooded face, I have take the pain away, and I survive Then the dark part is the life I'm missing. The green part is the skin of my ass, which we're surviving. Thank you for showing us, Ink. You're welcome, my dear friends. And Hershey never let me on. And again, this is a story I never told about. I never told you guys about. Anybody? Oh, I told a couple of people. Yeah. Told my boy Carl. Told my boy Carl Graham. No, another cool dude. And it was my friend, right? And he was drunk. And this guy was screaming at me. He was drunk and I was drunk. He was screaming at me. And that's my. It was a friend from grade school, not from middle school, not from high school. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? He was pissed off. And he's like, dude, she wanted to fuck. And it was this girl who kind of wasn't attractive, wasn't my type at all, but wanted to fuck. And he kept on screaming, like, what are you doing with her, dude? And he told me, this girl doesn't want to fuck you. This girl wants to fuck you. What are you doing? And my first thought, and this is the evolution of the mindset, right? And my first thought is, I don't care if she just want to fuck. I don't need to do that. She's a good person and we should be friends. But then there's an evolution. There was an evolution of, it doesn't matter if they want to fuck, but she doesn't even care at all. So I'm putting a lot of effort in somebody that doesn't care. And that guy, he was young, but he knew. He knew I was hurting myself, paying attention to somebody that didn't care. Or wasn't deserving, or wasn't receptive, or wasn't grateful, right? So these are all lessons that you learn in life, right? And ultimately speaking, I'm not the most social guy. I don't have a lot of those social lessons, but on social media, I'm pushed to have. For example, I told you guys this story this week. How I had my ex who was very rude on social media, and we had a friend in common. I blocked her. That friend in common came to my DMs and say, "Hey, why did you block her?" Yeah, right. And then what ended up happening was there was a fight, right? So these two are no longer friends. And then that friend, who does social content, came to me and was like, "Hey, you were right. She's a bitch." And I'm like, "No, you're the bitch." Because when I blocked her, you gave me shit. First of all, when I blocked you, you gave me shit, and you didn't allow me to. You didn't respect my. There's some good drama here. There's a good drama here. Are you watching them or no? No, I prefer watching this. Some good stuff, maybe. See, we're trying to discover new artists. It's so drama, but you know, when on social media I did get some. Yeah, so I was like, "You're the asshole." But it took me, and this is what I'm trying to get to. Which is not the subject of today. I didn't want to have the subject today, but you know, it all gonna come full circle. But it's such a tough thing to get to full circle, right? It doesn't make sense how long it take to get to full circle. But all of these, all I'm saying, right? I needed to get hurt to realize that the person I thought was a friend wasn't a friend. I need to get hurt to realize the person that was a bad guy wasn't necessarily the person that was insulting me. The person that was caring about the person that insulted me is also a bad guy. It was the person that told me that she apologized too much. It was the person that, all of these all of these people, they taught me a lesson. But I have to believe Foucault in French. I have to believe that, I don't learn. And where I'm trying to go with this, because this is supposed to be a positive video, and this amount the minutes are becoming positive, right? These people, I need to get hurt to learn. This is why at the end I'm like, oh, dude, I can't believe this happened again. Can't believe this happened again. Yes, because you don't learn. Learn from a mistake. The second that you're not gonna wait the last second to the thing that you're not gonna get. You're not gonna wait until you get hurt for that. And I'm kind of feeling like an asshole a little bit. And this is why I was thinking about today. This is a lot what I was wondering about today. So today and yesterday, I was kind of dealing with I'm not gonna say sad reality because I'm the master of my own destiny. So fuck you if you think you're a victim of your own situation because you're the master of your own situation. I was dealing with what I was Saturday. It was nice outside. I was stuck inside. I was dealing with the fact that it was today. I'm dealing with the fact that I have to do this today. Did I waste my day? No, we still made some content. I still uploaded some content. We still made some content. So did I lose my day? No. However, it would have been so much better if I went out. It would have been so much better if I called somebody. It would have been so much better. And you saw me complaining about the fact that my dad called me too much. And ultimately speaking, yes, it's annoying. I'm not mad. They're gonna call me tomorrow. I'm gonna be happy, right? I'm gonna forgive the guy. Nothing happened. Just for the last month, every single day. It's a difference. I don't want to always. My mom, and I love my mom, but my mom, when you see, and the fact that she does have a lot of friends that are ride or die. There's a couple people. She went to Egypt. Some people text me. Some stranger texted me. It wasn't one number. It was three numbers. Three number that called me to make sure I'm okay. And then the crazy thing is that she does have some ride or die friends, but then she doesn't have that many. And my mom, bless her, but she doesn't drive. I don't drive either. My mom, bless her, but she needs help a lot. So for things for like, for example, she called me today. Oh, this was another story, but that was actually cute. This was another story. She I don't know if I should tell the story. It's so embarrassing. I don't think she would. Oh, I don't think I should. Fuck it, I started. It was my mom's about, I want to say 3 to 4 months ago. And we go there, and she has her sink. She has her sink was causing a problem. And she has this product that goes in the sink. It's like, Steph, how do you do that? Oh, fucking no, I'm not a plumber. But I try to read the instruction. I'm like, okay, I'll take it like that. Then she plays with the so you got, okay, so I'm gonna draw it for you. I'm not the best drawer, but still. I'll draw it on a paper that doesn't have my address, hopefully. You think you think you're not the best, but you're even worse than you think. Holy shit, are you bad? You know? So this is it. This is the sink, right? So this is the part that looks like a penis, right? Nice penis, by the way. You're welcome, ladies. I'm not sending dick pic, but I'm drawing penises. I'm sending you a picture of the drawing. Is that yours? I don't know. So you have this part, right? And you have this part, but you also have this part, which is the filter and shit like that, right? So she put the filter, and of course, if something is not broken, you don't touch it. So it broke, and then there was a dark ring inside, and I don't know what that does. I think it's the I think it's the it's for the water not to it's like a Tupperware. The famous the thing that click. Yeah, that's it. And you're like, okay, well, yeah, yeah, okay, well, yeah, kind of sucky. Why? Because I fixed it, but I didn't put it back, and I kind of hid the piece. If you're watching this, mom, I love you, but I kind of hid the piece. Yeah. Where is it? It's in the top. It's under a mug in the cupboard. Yes, yes, yes. And I went to see her like a month ago, and she says she said, "Are you thirsty?" I said, "Yes." She said, "What do you want?" I said, "I'll take a glass of water," because she's always talking about my weight. I'm not gonna ask her for something that is sweet because she'll say, "Hey, you should watch your weight." I want to avoid that, so I say, "Hey, I'm gonna take a glass of water." In a second, I'm gone. Oh, don't have storage, huh? Okay. Yeah, this has been a problem the whole night. This has been a problem the whole night. We don't have the storage, that's alright. Cause when I hit the jiggly, I will fight. Then I say it's alright. I don't know what I used to know. Now I don't care if you used to show. And I don't know cause we're moving to the trash. And I don't know if it's easier than cash. And I don't know. I'm so sorry, Crown. I am so sorry, Crown. We're having problem with the batteries. We're having problem with the storage. I am so sorry. I love you. You're my goat, but I'm having problem. I hope you can forgive me, and I hope you forgive me. I'm trying my best, and now because I did that too harsh, well, the thing unplugged. So I'm still trying to figure, going through my vein. I can only put so much on my fucked up brain. And the pills that I've been taking just accentuate the pain. So I build my own wooden home, the rest my felt frame. I can still see your photo going through my vein. You're not gonna connect, huh? I need you to connect, please. I need you to connect. My apologies, guys. And I made a joke, as, and she was like, "Oh, that's my father." What he said? Nothing. Possibly pissed off. Yep. And I wish I was a better son. I wish I was a better son. I wish I was a better son for reals. And just I have to be honest. But if he would ask his brother and sisters, "Hey, are you talking to your kids every single day?" Say no. So I went to my mom's house and she gave me some water from the sink, and I'm like, "Hey, oh, I'm glad that your sink work." And she said, "Thank God that you fix it." And I kind of felt bad because I could have told her, "Hey, dude, I didn't fix it. If you look at your cupboard, under the cup, here's the pieces that were missing." But I didn't, because coward. But yeah, so like I'm saying, I was responsible for that. I was responsible. She asked for help. All I had to do, I had to say to tell her like, "Hey, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. My apologies. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay? I wish I did. I truly wish I did, but I don't. I apologize. I am sincerely sorry. I love you, mom. I don't know, but I didn't do that, right? So, like I said, in a lot of relations that I had, I have to get her to learn the lesson that, hey, this is not okay. This, you shouldn't accept that. This is not cool. And but at the same time, these things hurt me. But at the same time, am I flawless? No, I do fucked up things. Right? My father was leaving for this week, and I was happy that he was leaving because he was trusting me with the house. Right? It wasn't only that. He was trusting me with the house, but he also has some Wi-Fi there. So I literally could have went to the house, leave a couple of the phone there, went to bed, go back to pick them up in the morning. Could have done that. And I would have emptied the phone better than right now. But he's not, I cannot do that. I had a perfect opportunity to do something really, really helpful, and I didn't do it. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. I'm not. It pains me when I think about the wrong I've done, the wrong I do. It pains me to think about that. It pains me to think that I'm not the good. I'm not the greatest person. I'm not the greatest dude. I'm not. I'm possibly below average, to be honest. Because the action that I do, the action that I, on a daily basis almost, So yeah. So it's what I was thinking about today, when I was pondering about today, was Okay, so how many of the people? How many of the people? Because again, the whole thing was I felt lonely. The whole thing is because it is summer and I'm spending the summer inside like an hermit. And yeah, I was gonna call myself a bum because I was gonna call a bum today by a neighbor or an ex neighbor because I don't live there anymore. But yeah, you know. And I thought about the relationship that I lost this year, last year, because the relationship that I lost this year and last year are not that numerous. I lost a lot of people, but the people that I cared about, not that much. No, not that many. Sorry. Um, and yeah, and I'm sort of dealing with the fact that I analyze all of the relations that I had and lost. So do I think I'm responsible or do I think I'm not responsible? You know, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm to be held responsible or not. I don't know if I'm the asshole or not. I don't know if there's anything over everything. You know, because I can feel like, hey, dude, I was such a good dude to do. I was just such a nice guy to you, such a champ, bro. I was a freaking hero to you, dude. I'm a piece of shit. You know, I can be having this perception. For example, today, and I'm gonna go back to my father. I'm sorry. I do think that he takes me too much. But imagine if he told his girlfriend today, I'm happy because me and my son have a good relationship. We have a good communication. Yes, you impose it on me. Yes, it's a lot. But the goal is not to hurt your feelings. And I did that right now. You know? So yeah. 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 One of my worst moments as a content creator was I cried on video. I did a video. I was dating this girl, and is the one that was a friend of the content creator that told me, "Hey, she's a bitch. You're right." And she told me that her dad was dead. But in my book, when she told me that, because the way she said it, she was very nonchalant about it. Nonchalant. So in my book was a in my book was, and this is kind of like a really good example because life is confusing, guys. Life is confusing, and when the way she started to talk about it, it's like, okay, the guy's an asshole. He's just not part of her life. So then we're talking, and I mentioned her dad. It's like I told you, my dad was dead. In my memories, I didn't remember as saying he's 60 feet under. I'm like, okay. And then she got pissed off at me. She blocked me. And I did a video because I felt really bad. And that was the problem that I had. Like, this was Christmas 2025. Guys, I wasn't sleeping. I was making video the whole day. I had mouse and rat in the apartment. It was one of the worst time. It was rough. And this is why I kind of have a problem with the business the building owner coming in almost every single month and coming in to verify that the apartment is clean. We had rat here. We had freaking bed bugs here. We had freaking cockroaches here. You didn't care back then. Now the apartment is clean. You're checking if it stays clean. Well, fuck off. You have to check when the shit hits the fan. You were not there. So now that there's no shit in the fan, kind of enjoy the cold air. Something like that, right? But that's not important. That is not important. But like I was saying, um, so I'm in a video. I'm crying. I'm literally bawling out because I'm like, dude, and I tell myself like, oops, smart. And I tell myself, oh great, dude, you hurt her feelings. And I didn't care about this argument. I didn't care about the fact I thought she told me her dad was dead in her life or not in her life because he was dead to her. I didn't think he was dead. Because again, the way you express yourself is important. Intent is important. Tone is important, right? I cannot guess your tone, but it's okay. And I cried, and I was like, I could be a better son. Oh shit. Oh, yeah. Holy mess. And yes, it's the tone that's important, right? And I think about how I could be a better son to my parents, and I felt really bad, and I was cautious of aware, I was cautious or aware of the people I was hurting, and that was not okay, you know. But ultimately speaking, did I change something? No. She did break up with me like a week after, so. But where I want to go with that is I did feel bad about the relationship. I did feel bad about the event, and I wanted to make it up to her, right? So I went to make a video to apologize, even though I didn't have to do shit, right? And I know that I cried, right? And what she said will always stay with me because it will always haunt me. And I'm clearly not, and I clearly don't want to talk to you because we had a fight yesterday, and I cried because of that. It wasn't because of that fight, but because that was the drop that that reminded me that there was a full cup, right? And what she said was, "This is," and it comes back to you when you have this perception. It comes back to you when you talk about the subject, right? It comes back to you and you're like, and she said, "This is what we want to see as viewers. We want to see you cry. We want to see real emotion." And I'm like, okay, but do I really have to go to the point of crying? Ronnie Radke in a song called "Keep Going On," right? He says, "I constantly feel like I have to be ashamed of myself because shame creates my fame. Someday, this vicious cycle. Someday I'll get out." It's a vicious cycle. I get hurt. I hurt people. But today we were trying to change that. Today we're trying to say, okay, well, how many? Because it is a question of perception. Today I was asking myself, how many of those relationships that I started to fight, or did I was I responsible for the lack of relationship or lack of a present relationship, and how many did I feel kind of push my boundaries, kind of maybe? And yes, I was responsible for a lot of them. Thankfully, it was more that were responsible for the reason why I don't talk to them, but it was still a lot. And the reason for that is, like, if you don't, people tell you, okay, when you make mistakes, it's a lesson learned, right? They don't tell you that when you lose a friendship, when you lose a relationship, there's a lesson learned also. And we lose people, but we don't always wonder, why did I lose that person? Why was the what? And today I wonder that, you know. So yes, so today was very special for that. We were very thinkative because I was like, this is something that I kind of have control over. I don't have control over the relationship that I lost, but I have control over the relationship I can lose. Right now, do I have a lot of friends now? I can count them on the fingers of one hand. You know? And ultimately speaking, that's my fault. 100%. 200%, 300%. To make sure that I'm still uploading. But doesn't mean that I'm not gonna make more friendship. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna be putting more friendship at risk. This means shit. It never meant shit. I was gonna put the last one, dude. Dude, I swear. That's Andrew. And ultimately speaking, as sad as it is, and if I wanted to make a negative video, I wanted to be to put that negatively. The simplest thing I could say is I have to choose my people better. I put everyone and anyone. You get to notice. Oh, you couldn't see it. In a couple of seconds, we lose that playthrough, which is all good. We got some more. We'll be upgrading you guys. By the way, it'll be another week, so we're gonna have time to this. And ain't enough storage. Okay, so we uploaded what? We uploaded what then? 301. That's the way to do it, Russ. Razvatlish tere pietches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is what? 10? 3, 1. Noise. We uploaded a grand total of, drumroll please. That's today, by the way. I'm gonna sleep again today. Ooh. I'm gonna sleep well again today. Yeah. Like I said, if I wanted to make a negative video, I could say this. God, allow. Hey, this is such a weird thing to say though. Um, if you allow everybody in your life, you allow everything to happen in your life, right? If you allow all sort of characters, all sort of action will be taken, right? But sadly, I don't really know how to put it, guys. To be honest, I think that most of the time there's gonna be a shitty friend, gonna be a good friend, and you don't want to be the shitty friend. I think I think most of us are the shitty friend though. I think most of us are a shitty friend. I had this friend. It's a true story too. I had this friend. I told my brother and sister. I used to work with them at the coffee shop. My cousin and my cousin and I were super close because she had ADHD. And we went to do a party at her place. She did a party. Her parents were not there, right? And the fucked up story. I had this other friend. I'm not gonna say her name because it's kind of fucked up. And she was so she liked this guy, but this guy didn't like her back. She was horny. Like I don't want to have sex with a guy. I want to have sex with a woman. But when we were working, there was no bisexual. There was no lesbian. But my clothes was a bit naive, and that was her first time with a girl. She was kind of very influenced by the first one, so yeah. But now she's gay. Now, well, she's not gay. She's bisexual, but now she's dating a woman. So at the end of the day, it was a great news. But what I'm telling the story is, we're just chilling, right? And Marie Claude, as a joke, she was showing us videos, which is very specific, but okay. We were having a party and we were watching videos of the two of them when we were younger. In the video of them, there is a there is a the parents are telling a story. It's filming them. My clothes, she has ADHD, so she doesn't do all. She doesn't listen. I'm playing Space Idol. I don't play Fleet. Fuck you. And my coach, she's not listening to the story at all. Why are you telling me this? I don't care. But my Anne, she's trying to listen to it, and you can clearly see Anne is possibly 5 or 6 years old, like 7. No, she's 5 years old maybe, and you can see that she's looking at the parents like, she's done, dude. She is done. She is done. She is 100% done. And I'm possibly that person. I'm that person that is pushing people to say I'm done. I start to realize it. We started this conversation with my father texting me too much without realizing that it was too much. I'm gonna end the video with me trying to be a good friend, but possibly being too much of a good friend, or too much of a friend. Too much of a friend is not that good either. Hey, you wanna chill? You wanna chill? Hey, you wanna chill? You wanna chill? Needy. Like today, like I told you, I texted the people. So since I start making content, 2 people reached out, and they were genuine. Today, I reached out to the 2 of them, and I said, "Hey, how are you? How's it going? I want to answer, you know." So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Is that normal for the baby to be bruised up? I don't know. Poor baby. Poor baby. I don't think there's abuse. Uh, Huge. Yeah. Then you wonder why I'm single. Hmm. Speaking of that, one of the best relations that I've had lately was Carly. And Carly she was a gem. She was a gem. But Carly was the better friend. It was the more grounded friend. It didn't last. I don't know if it was too much. I don't know what happened. Yeah. 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 You see, this is think about perception. When you think about reflection of who and the friendship that I lost lately, and there's one that was the resistance. I was like, no, 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 no. This one actually ended the friendship. We call the absolutely, absolutely, and I feel bad about that. I do feel bad. You know, can I make it up to her? I don't know. I don't know. Am I gonna try to make it up to her? No, no, not because I don't like her. I do like her, but that's her choice. That's her choice. I don't believe in multiple chances. I actually don't believe like in some cases. I think a lot about cheating lately. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to talk about so much about cheatings, but like I don't believe in second chances. Like for example, somebody that likes children, you give them a second chance. Somebody that unlikes somebody else, you give them a second chance. Somebody that cheats on you, you give them a second chance. It all depends on the relationship with the person, but there's action that you cannot forgive. And if my action led you to oh, if my action led you to forgo our friendship, then it's your decision. I have to respect that. I have to respect that. Because if I don't, then there's no point, right? Anyway, that's it for the mukbang, the extraordinaire, an hour six. I have to do some anime review. I'm gonna do a tar talk. After that, we think I'm gonna sleep tomorrow. I can do some editing. I have to do some editing. Why are we so tired? Because no Monster Energy drink today. Yeah. And if I wake up tomorrow, I have to wake up at 5. Peace. Dumbling is your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Welcome to another review on this day 297 or 26th July 2026. They were reviewing two anime. I am pretty tired, so not in a rush, but at the same time, don't have the most time, right? So we're gonna go right away. Um, Surprisingly, today we have two isekai. So yesterday, I had a mission. This late shoot today, I had to get to a certain point. I did not get there. But I did watch a 9 hours anime, and that anime was Reincarnate as a Slime. Surprisingly, I have never watched Reincarnate as a Slime. It's one of the better isekai out there that I do know for a fact. It's one of the better anime out there, but I never watched it. The reason as to why is super simple. When I was working, right, because I have worked in my life, I was listening to the audiobook of Reincarnate as a Slime. Yeah, it's a hard word for me to say. I need to get. I should possibly get a glass of water just to make it easier. You know what? Why am I taking you guys with me? I'll be right back. Wow, you look so good. There you go. Let's normalize not taking guys to the bathroom with me for drinking water. Thank you very much. So yeah, so when I was working, there was this channel. I'm actually gonna give them a shout out because I don't think they exist anymore. Gaming in the background. I hope you don't mind. Audiobook and light novel. Audiobook and light novel. What they would do is they would take light novel of anime or popular anime, and they would put it in a program that detects to speech. That was in 2018, so we did a lot. With a robotic voice, we did a lot of progress. It ruined Rising of the Shield Hero. It ruined Goblin Slayer. It ruined Regains as a Slime, and it ruined there's another one. Dr. Greyman. Yeah, yeah. It ruined those anime for me forever, right? So I actually avoided it. But I got the first season for free on YouTube. Um, the content was great. I really did enjoy it. I did really like the show. I'm gonna give you the channel name just in case you guys want to see. That way, I should probably do that more nowadays. And I talk. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I am tired. What is it? It is. We're gonna test this line. It's an anime manga official. Super cool. Super cool. Super cool. I have to say, I was very impressed. So the anime itself, I'm not necessarily a big fan of isekai. Fun fact: the first isekai that I read was Reborn, which is a goblin. Kind of is a goblin that eats people to get stronger, which we had today, but we didn't have a good version. I'll tell you about it later on, but for now, let's focus on this slime. So, the first time I'm watching it, to me it was great. It was a great story. It was a great show. The fact that you watch for 9 hours, it is so hard because, oh my god, we're missing another one. Did I do the? Yeah, I forgot it. I forgot one. We have three today. We have three to do today. Um, the fact that see the noise is what I'm out of focus. Oh, in focus. Um, which we're gonna slime. My first isekai was today was Remonster, which we did, but I wasn't a big fan of it because I kept on seeing new anime, and I had this issue where I start an anime and I don't finish it. But a lot of them are isekai. Like, okay, well, this genre is overdone. As a slime was told and was presented to me as one of the better one, so I'm like, okay, why? So I'm gonna go with the negative and the positive. First of all, the story is actually really good. There's 9 hours of content, right? Which is why I thought about the other anime because the other anime was 13 hours, which is the most I've had. But it was season one and two, right? So yeah, so with Mechanics of the Slime, 9 hours is a huge time. If a show is good, it's great. If it's not good, it's not great. Example, we watched Tugen Enki for 8 hours, which was a good show, but 8 hours was definitely too long. But you know what? I have to say, I have to be honest. I do like watching anime. So for example, I'm gonna watch one show per day. I like watching a show that's 8 hours. Just saying. Just saying. So what was we gonna as a slime kind of flawed? I would like for Rimuru to have a harder time. I would like to get him to evolve, to get him to have skills. We're gonna go with Remonster a little bit. Remonster he eats prey, gains their ability, so you do have the ability. Hit as a slime, it just seemed overpowered. However, the what should we call it? The the pros are so much better. So for example, getting to the slime is the fact that, by the way, favorite part of the show, it's sadly the beginning when he dies and he says, "I'm cold, resistance to ice. I don't want to get stabbed. Resistance to stab." So the way he reincarnates is actually really cool. The implication of the weakest species, which is a slime, is great. What I love about the show is Rimuru as a character is kind of cool, but it's not the coolest, right? What I like about the show is his kingdom, and he established a kingdom. So first he has the goblin, which are weak. Then he has the wolf. Then he has some orcs. Then he have some ogre. It's actually really cool because you're creating a kingdom, and the way the kingdom is super cool. you have some very powerful being. But again, there's some power scaling issues, and the show is actually really cool because you're creating, like I said, there's some people that are going to be forging, some people that are going to be spinning equipment. It's really balanced, and it creates a universe that is really potent. The villains are kind of cool because we don't know their motivation. The demon lord is kind of cool because they're the enemies, but two of them are your friends. So two out of four are your friends, right? And one of them, I think, he was killed. Um, the hardest guy, and this is, I'm talking about power scaling issues. That's what I'm talking about. The biggest enemy we had was a giant whale, and that giant whale is an ancient being, which is kind of the reason why our slime is so strong is because he absorbed a being. That being gave birth to other people, right? Um, so he brings his whole army to fight, and then I realize that the person that's reincarnated is a. It's sort of a, how can I put this? Is somebody that he had problem with, and she was mad at one of his colonel or one of his friend. So then you have the friend, and that one friend is able to kill everybody in one shot. So you had your old army that couldn't do shit, and then you have one ally that does everything. The power scaling. Also, one of the most positive thing is the allies system. So, for example, when you have allies, of course, it's is the more important. For example, so you get the orcs, right? He gets the orc lord, and the orc lord goes against him. They have wars, and then he wins, and then this guy's like, "I'm so sorry. I was controlled. I was being brainwashed." Right? Um, so we forgive him, and now he's part of our clan. We got the lizard man who betrayed the ancient king who signed a treaty with our slime because they believed the slime was full of shit. He wasn't good enough, right? But then he apologized and said, "Hey, you were right. I'm wrong. Please teach me how to be a greater warrior." A ton of things out there are super cool. A ton of the content is super nice. Some of the allies are super cool. But again, the power scaling wasn't that great, right? And it kind of ruined everything for me, right? So you got the, for example, at the end, you had this friend with Shisui. Shisui dies. She's possessed by a fire spirit, right? She's like, well, to repent for my sins, I create this school, right? I teach this school. Please save the children. So go to the children and go for like a whole episode. But this is the beauty of the show. Then you teach the students, realize they have ability, you spend the whole episode explaining the ability, and then you recruit them. So super cool. Next we have what? We have we take a break from the Isekai. No, let's finish with the Isekai first. I got Remonster. Remonster was my very first Isekai. There's a story there that is phenomenal. There's a story there that is very important in the upbringing of Ink. When I went to the apartment, I didn't have any Wi-Fi. I didn't have any. I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have cable. Right, so I got bored. Right, and I did have some of the data from my phone, but it was very limited. Right, so I said, you know what? I want something to read, like a PDF file. I had downloaded all the Harry Potter in PDF file, and it was like very small. Right, so to go back to Remonster, I found a website. I found it at the same time that I found Sugar Park Boys, which was no, that's not true. Not Sugar Park Boys, the Sugar Park Boys podcast, which was one of the more instructive things in my life. One of the things that changed me the most because I was obsessed with it. Real Monster was the very first manga that I read from week to week. Why am I not watching it? Because I got to see the light novel. I got to see an audiobook of the light novel, and I was done with the show. It was that's it. And so then somebody uploaded on YouTube. This I can show you because it's not an official channel, so let's not get them banned, right? Um, and yeah, it was a great show. Now I didn't watch the good version. This is another part cut, but Re Monster is how you do a freaking. It is how you do a isekai. So you got this guy who is one of the weakest race in the universe, right? Which is a goblin, and you see them evolving and evolving. So then you have the culture of the goblin that is changing. You have the goblins that are like, okay, well, guess what? X, Y, and Z. This is our rule. He comes and changes everything. You see him eat praise, and because he eats the praise, he gets stronger. he gets stronger, which makes him the leader of the goblins. Then he reach. What is really cool is see the evolution. There seemed to be a better care of the characters in Remonster than in Slime. So, for example, when you start, you have three main characters. You got Gabi, which is the archer. You got Gobkichi, which is the brute, and you got our main character, which is Goblin Rue, which is our main character, right? So you see them evolve. All of them have three evolution. There's Gabby, who was wearing their items and the backpack full of items. She is also evolving. So you see them evolving. So it's quite nice because you're seeing what's going on. There's a problem with power scaling, where the main character feels invincible, and there's a problem with how you use your character. For example, you don't really see Goblin Kishi fight, and he's a second in command. Like, what is going on here? Apart from that, the it's very well done. It's very well paced. The anime is one of the only time that I'm able to say that I prefer the anime version, the manga version, which is crazy. But yeah, the one I saw had a lot of part cut off. So it's 12 episodes, which is about 4 hours and 30. The guy did it in 3 hours 20. I'm talking fast because I'm tired and I want to go sleep. I'm trying to finish this video kind of quickly, but I'm sorry. It's not an excuse. It's not a reason, right? So yeah. So with that being said, just all in all, it was a great anime. The next one is Reborn, and which is not an isekai. Uh, it's a campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. That was actually really good. So there's this guy who is transferred to another world. His absurd skill is what? He has access to an outer world freaking, which is okay. For example, the real life shop. So you have access to beer, and other things. The show itself is great. It's a guy that is super weak. He's super cowardly. He's not the best fighter. He's not the fighter archetype. So it's really fun. And why the show shine is because he has access to food from another world. People want to be there. So he has like companions or not yeah companions or pets if you will, and they follow him because he has got the goods. He has got the goods, and this is basically the only reason they follow him. So like, okay, well, this is kind of cool. I do like that. I do appreciate that. Sorry, my life finished. So now we're gonna be doing and gonna be changing. Are we on? The cash. Okay, nice. I thought it was money, but no. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Yeah, because we're watching drama. What I do is I'm not really watching it. I'm recording it. So when I do stream, I have something to listen to in the background because I stream a lot, and that is demanding. So cooking in another world, that's the kind of it's a cool concept. He has like God's giving gifts because they believe that he's the shit, which is kind of funny. It's kind of endearing. I'm gonna make sure that I'm uploading. I'm gonna help the guy out because he deserves it. I'm gonna help the guy out because he deserves it. My apologies. Disgusting. Inky, don't do that. My apologies. So one of the main thing, the anime itself, it's good for the one and only reason that people in the comments like this gave me the thoughts to cook. It gave me the want to cook. Like I wasn't gonna cook before, but now I feel like cooking, and it's just amazing because sadly the main part of it. So for example, one of the comments that I like, I'm actually gonna show you the comments. Cook campfire. Cooking in Another World season one. The one. This one. Look at the comments. Familiar as acquired chef. They started cooking again because of this anime. Campfire cooking in Underworld season one. Okay. Section missing and how we got summoned to this world at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Should we go for it and take to be as No. And then anybody that's encouraged people to cook is alright by me. Eat that much. What kind of poop is coming out? Yeah, I should have not checked the comments. Is that the one? That's the first one. And what I like about this is I could see the complete first season, which is good. Yeah, you're missing the first episode. See, what if. So I'm going to show you. This is cool. All cooking from Another World. So this is what we have. Give me a sec. And I gotta tell you, like, the graphics here are fantastic. The graphics here are fantastic. I do think it was a great anime. And yes, I think the cooking is the end of the show. Only problem with this. Oh, give me a sec. The battery is low. Oopalai. Battery is low. Come on, Ink. Come on. Hurry, dude. Why is it taking so much time? Because I got 10 wires. And there's only one that's good enough for this one. Uh, percent, please. 4%, 3%. No, goodbye, guys. I love you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ah, we got it. We got it. Because this one is an old phone, so batteries dies fast. The anime is great, but my problem with the anime is, apart from the cooking, the action scenes are not that great. The characters are nice, but again, I've seen better. The graphics are cool when it comes to the cooking, but the rest is not that great. And what's kind of cool is that he's using a part that's cool about the cooking is, for example, he's gonna be using wyvern meat. He's like, okay, well, what does wyvern meat taste like? Like chicken. Okay, this is our kitchen. Chicken. Where I am, he made some chicken nuggets, bro, which is fucking nice. So yes, that was actually really good. I got to see the first season. I thought it was great. I was my. I thought it was great. Don't get me wrong, but did I think it was as good as the other show that we watched today? No. And because that, do I feel like I should recommend it? No. So all in all, was it that good? Was it that good at the end? You let me know. There you go. So we watch more anime lately because again, what's going on is we're watching shows and we're watching movies and we're watching movies and we're watching movies and watching movies, and there's no more movie to watch. So I'm like, okay, well, what's the goal here? What's the point? You know? That was a weird way to end the video. Oh shit, ink. Shit. You're joking. Shit.
This is not a laughing matter. Our daughter won't sleep without her.
Yeah, we need that monkey.
Did you say you have the monkey?
No, they're sold out.
See to get one, can you set it aside for me?
Maybe.
Hey, we were here first. I'll give you $60.
Hey, lady, back off, okay? If there's a monkey, it's ours.
I need your help.
What can I do?
Well, you sew. Do you think you could make one that looks like that?
Doesn't look too hard. I'll just need to hit the fabric store.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mary did a great job.
Oh, Cece couldn't even tell the difference. She's pretty smart. Cece, don't eat the sand. Don't eat. She's eating the sand.
Today the idea is I'm gonna do a good deed. We'll do two today in one go. We're at Santa A, the pastor. I'm buying 100 slushies, the terrifying kind. Then we're gonna give them to those in need. So here we go. Let's go. We'll start with 50. We don't have much space, so we're ready. Mixing them up for us. He's gonna do it all for us. We'll start with 50, and then we'll distribute them. And after that, we'll come back to the same spot, do 50 more and distribute those. We're there.
Bon, ça va être un vlog dans un steakhouse de Banff. Là, vous me voyez pas.
Oye, no es que quieren.
Let me just tilt this up a wee bit. What's happening up there?
Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to answer the box?
Imagine you're wounded and strangled by the enemy, but just as you're about to die, your fire magic manifests itself and saves your life. Although he carbonizes his opponent's face, the problem is that the flame in his hand does not go out. He doesn't know how to control it. After a few seconds, the boy falls to the ground, feeling his powers draining his vitality, which means that if he doesn't act quickly, he will die. Unfortunately, while he tries to do so, the enemy rises and carries him to the top of a cliff, from which he plans to throw him off to end everything. However, the boy's not willing to die, not without a fight, and he drags the enemy with him, falling together to certain death. Fortunately, he survives and manages to control his magical powers, but he understands that if he doesn't increase his vital energy, everything he's fought for will be in vain. Remembering what the warriors of his people do, he understands that he must take the contents of a divine stone, something that can only be obtained from a living being. So he rips out his enemy's heart and drinks its contents, regaining his energy, healing his wounds, and strengthening his magic to such an extent that he can't quite understand if it was all just coincidence or part of something more. It's called Tiagoni. Imagine you're wounded.
Là, vous me voyez pas. J'ai pas ma 360 pour cette vidéo-là. Mais moto va prendre une net puis va me filmer. On est dans.
Today the idea is I'm gonna do a good.
And we're back. Don't blink, Ishiway. Welcome to the last video of the day. Because the Wobs are having a fantastic freaking day on this 26th July 2026. Not a bad day today. Had a lot of fun. Had some good times. That's the most important part. The reason why I'm so excited is because I just figured out something that was insane. I'm going to show you. This is a tower talk. So there's nothing to do with what I'm trying to say. But I'm still going to talk about it. You know why? Because your boy, that's me, I'm your boy, doesn't give two craps. She's gonna be uploading something because I forgot. I forgot to do it. Um, I'm not super tired, but tomorrow I'm waking up at 5, and right now it's 10 o'clock. So I kind of wanna do something good, something positive, if you will. I want to show you quickly, very quickly. So this is the guy, Zaki Boy, and this is kind of crazy right here. Kind of crazy. There you go. So this is the guy that I watch on TikTok. As you can see, he's right here, right? And I want you guys to see two videos. Do you see this? This is the first one. What what is the language here? He's speaking French, right? And look at this. So you think the guy speaks English? No. It is auto dub. It is auto dub. Bro, how crazy is this? How crazy is this? Who is this? I don't know. They say I'm celebrating 2 years birthday with somebody. Only this user. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's you. Okay, good. Oh, that's why I didn't remember her. It's an edit account. Like we've been friends for 3 years, but I never talked to you. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. It's hard to focus. Why? Um, we had a whole day. I woke up at like 12, which is very late, and right now it's 10. And I'm tired. So today I got some bad news for the tower. I know. Usually I come in with bad news. I tried my hardest, dude. I swear to God, I tried so hard to get retro to unlock the guild. I couldn't. I didn't make it. I did not make it, and we have to try also because tomorrow there's the end of the lucky module. So I'm gonna have to try to do it and in a way where I get to be a W. We have how much time? I don't even know how much time we have. We have 12 hours and 53 minutes. So tomorrow by 11 o'clock. Tomorrow by 11 o'clock. If I don't have the module unlocked, cannot buy it. So we did stat tier 2, we did 78. 78. So we were super close, but still not close enough to get to the module, to get to the guild. The good news is there's 2 chips. The chips is bounty. So I don't need to do bounty. I don't really need to do bounty. So now, because I don't want it to be like a complete waste of your time and my time, by the way, when I really push myself, I was able to do it at 600 the wave. What we did today is for retro, we did buy safe path, which is 2%, and we did buy another card slots for 5, and we chose coin, right? So yeah, because we traded everything for a more defensive. The goal was to get guild today. I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna do the job, I hope. So There you go. That's number one. Number two. Number two, we're gonna be checking out the tournament. That way we don't lose a full night of doing this. I did get the reward for the tournament before, but I don't like the fact that thinking that, oh well, it didn't give me my reward for the tournament. I think it sucks, right? So we're gonna go with ahead for that. Yesterday, again for the Tower Talk, this was after I uploaded all my videos, so we have 2,000 something videos of Tower. Yeah, and most of them are 4 to 5 hours. So that's 12,000 hours, which is unbelievable. But let's continue. So the goal is what? The goal is to unlock module. I want to lucky banner, and for retro, I do have a lot of. Oh, that is comfy, dude. Oh, that is comfy. Do I look lazy? I look. When you call me a bum today, and it hurt my feelings, so I'm self-conscious about this. Yeah. Let's continue with the freaking result of the tournaments. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, I forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I was gonna go with retro. The retro was at 121. I don't want to give it away. So we're gonna go for crown. We're gonna go in order, the natural order of things, right? We don't need to be spending on ultimate weapon. Merchant could be using ultimate weapon, and everything could be using, but I'm not gonna be spending on it. So we got the missions, which is great. We have the claim, the free rewards. We have a new member of the guild, which is a certain Echo Pillar. Ooh, ooh. Echo Pillar has been gone for 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. So I'm gonna have to kick him out to place with retro. We have this. We did how much? I have to leave the battle. First of all, for 3 things. First of all, for the result of tournament, right? Result of tournament. Last time we got rank 9 of platinum. Today we got what? We got rank 5 of platinum, which is not good enough to be in champion. But that's the closest I've been to champion in a long ass time. And I was missing 50, 49. It's 98. I was missing 52 to get what I needed. Yeah. We got tiles, we got some stones, we got some diamonds. I'm gonna be going buying the lucky banner. The lucky banner. Primordial collapse. That's what's up. I don't have black hole on this one. We got Havoc Bringer. So we got 3 out of 5. I'm telling you, it just render it almost completely useless to be doing normal. Completely useless to be doing normal. Our lava is still good. Wall torn, wall regen, cash, super tower bonus, cash bonus. Perfect. So 3 out of 5, which is not bad. We're not gonna do a. We're not gonna do a. We're not gonna do a merge because I don't need to. Let's do the event just for fun. So we got the event. We got this. I got this. 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 There you go. 500. 5 flying objects, which gives us a futility upgrade. By the way, yesterday we paid more attention to Shield. Shield is becoming crazy good. Shield, we were at 1,000 something in the tournaments, and almost all of the box were golden. However, Shield and Sword, I don't have to worry about it anymore because we are doing the enhance, so that's kind of good. Shield, we got what? I want to check if I did get the result last time was what? I don't remember. I think it was 19 platinum. It was 19 platinum, was it? I was 19 platinum, okay. And this time we got how much? 19 platinum. 125 and 50 stone. Not bad. So of course we're gonna go and buy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I was hoping for more. Because I'm 50 away. Let's do the advance. We got 350. So let's see how much we can get. 350. Nice. Perfect. Not bad. 550. Nice. Also, I have to check the Discord to see if there's something. What's up? So this one we got rank 19. Are we able to buy some module? Yes, of course. I got one. I got something already. Landmine spawn. This is the one I have. Places placer. It's gonna be important. Places placer. Give me something with places placer. Give me an. Oh, okay, so we only have one. 1 out of 3 is very good. Very freaking good. We don't have enough to merge spaces places, so I'm not gonna do it. But it's still very good. Right now our space is what? I want to see something. How do you do? I don't know. Ah, maybe here. Okay. I know there's a way. How do you check it out? There you go. I don't know what I pressed, but I did. Ancestral. On landmine spawn, 20% chance to spawn a automatically organizing inner landmine instead. So you just have more chances. It's great. Yeah, that's it. So we got something that was really good. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Fair to say. We have sword. Sword, are we looking forward to it? Sword, are we looking forward to it? Dude, I feel like I don't. I feel like I cannot freaking sleep. That's. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep for 5 hours or 4 hours. Then I'm gonna try to stay up until 12 or 11, some shit like that. I do want to get the module because it's very important. You saw the difference. Instead of 1, I can get. So we're doing 30. If instead of 2, I can get. If instead of 1, I can get 2. Even 2, it'd be phenomenal. Smell popcorn is so good. We have my event. How much do we get? Because like we had 345, which automatically gives me what I need. I got what you need. 880, 925. Find object. I just forgot to do something with shield. It's not a big deal. It's not a major issue. Thank God. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Gonna be this here, right here, which is event shop. No, I have everything. Okay. It was like, do I have them or not? I could have just looked at sword, but who cares? Where we have 925, you know you're close to bringing the damage reduction. I'm so tired that I don't speak well. You always don't speak well. Well, I'm always tired, so suck right off. They say suck right off. Yep. I almost bought something in mistake. Thank God we didn't. Very close. Let's see how much we did with the tournament. Rank 9. 1,600. Very nice. Very nice. 200 gems and 60 stones. We'll freaking take it. Let's buy our module. We got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing. So 4 and nothing out of 4. Not great, but it's not the worst I've had. Good. Hey, this lucky banner was great. Now, sadly, that's it for lucky banner. Did we do crown? We did crown. So now we got retro. I wanna unlock. As we try to sleep for 5 hours. Yeah. Wake up. Work until 11 o'clock in the today. Work until 11, and then wake up at I don't know which time. I don't know which time. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, but I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dreamed of you. The next 4 days we have rain. Tomorrow we have to do what? Tomorrow we have to do the eclipse. I don't have that many. Ooh, tired. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sleep. Cause I wanna be your Rita, wanna be your savior. I wanna be your Rita, you're my Mona Lisa. Cause if you get the monster, I could be the answer. Oh, oh. How much is game speed? Game speed is 3 days. Can't. I could do lab speed. Lab speed. Uh-huh. J'ai defense absolute. Is that the Mona Lisa? Okay, I guarantee I'm gonna get the module. I'm gonna increase other stuff than just economy. Great. Raz, dva, três, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry guys. Trying to stay awake. Buddy. To stay awake. If you can stay awake, we're good. I'm gonna have some monster tomorrow. Tomorrow monster. I hope. Got 3 boxes. Coming. 36. That cost me $93 without taxes. I don't know where the taxes are much. Yep. Okay, focus, baby. And I didn't buy sweets. I have candy for tomorrow, but I need more sweets. I need more sweets. I'm gonna need more sweets. I'm so ashamed that I get to sleep. I'm so ashamed that I need to sleep. If I didn't need, it would be good. Okay, and stop complaining and do something with your life. Let's go with the resistance. Why not? Why not, coconut? Resistance, what you got in store for us, bro? You don't work. Okay, good. Little love slap. We got 8 for my child. You know what I feel like doing? I buy a module, but that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea because I'm gonna fuck up everything if I do that. Fun fact: there's still the lag. There's still the bug of if you press mission rewards, you're gonna be fucked. Resistance Reborn, we did pick up the tournament prize because it wasn't there. Edition Gold League rank 11. Can we beat that? 90 and 26. Today we did what? We did 15, so we were worse than last time. 80 and 24. That's not bad. That's okay. It's okay. Can we build something? No, we're in the battle anyway, so it doesn't matter. How much can we do with the event shop? Do I have both relics? I feel like no signal and Tower Agent are not that great. Maybe a module will be better. Are we jumping the gun? We're jumping the gun. Yeah, we're jumping the gun. We'll get the relics some other time. Those are relics that if they didn't change it, they didn't change it, well, I wouldn't be able to get. What do I mean by that? They changed saying that you could get. They changed saying you could get some relic that you missed. You know, so we got 1,300. Let's freaking go. I got 6. Don't show. Again with resistance, I got what? I got 1 that is unique. 0 out of 2. Oh my god. 3 out of 3. I have a bringer. Not great. Primordial Collapse. Oh my god. Voiceless as a black hole. You don't. And Omni Chip. We don't have those. Another one. 2. This is the one right after, I swear to god. Shrinking Ray. And Bean Annihilator. So far, I don't like those. Okay, so we got 5. 6. I'm gonna find out a 6 draw. I don't like those. The one I have, I don't like. Collapse, I do like. Sharp Fortitude, I do enjoy. Shrinking Ray, not so great. Omni Chip, okay, if I had Spotlights. And Omni Chip I buy twice. Ooh, okay. Stay asleep. I'm about to die. I know you don't have the storage, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this right now. So all good. Event, we have 285. No, I don't want to buy stuff. Stop it. 285. We got 285. We got what else? Nice. We got 285. We got 450, which give me fine object. Fine object. That's good. That's it. Get to continue. I gotta do Frenchie because Frenchie doesn't have storage. But I uploaded Frenchie. Why are we always struggling with storage? Yesterday I was supposed to sleep for 4 hours. I slept for 6. It's not true. I slept for 12. Everything I adore. Cause I'm the definitive redemption. Cause I don't lose you. We're searching for redemption. Razva. Tre. Shitere. Good. 38 gigs done. Done. Okay, we're gonna be sleeping for 8 hours and we're gonna be doing a champion. I think I'm gonna sleep. I don't think I have a choice. Because I can sort of force myself, but do you want to force yourself? Is that healthy? Not so much. Everything I adore. The great thing is, we're definitely, and I know this doesn't have anything to do with the tower, but fuck it. See, we did shield. We don't have to worry about it closing. It's okay. It's okay, dude. It's okay. The great news is, yes, we lost some days because of Wi-Fi last week, and the sleep. Why was sleep important? I was supposed to sleep for 2 hours, so I set for 4 hours. So I set it up for 4 hours. Well, I slept for 10 or 12. It's not like saying 12. So I slept for 12, which means what? Which means that 8 of these 4 hours were not Am I at the second close? No. If I upload it for 5 hours, that's kind of cool. But I upload for 12, which in total we lost 15 hours. But we're still in a pro. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Actually, I can close this. I can actually close this. Yeah. Because it's a tire talk. We'll be right back, guys.
Today, the idea is I'm gonna do a good deed. We'll do 2 today in one go. So we're at Santa A, faster. I'm buying 100 slushies.
Trax gave you this?
I swear to God.
Where'd you win it? I'm serious.
Yeah, the whole.
You want all of this shit?
I don't play.
Yo, Max, I'm teaching them right now how to fucking melt this shit. He goes to me thinking, how do I make money off this shit? I just want to Max. Come. You want 106 coins? Yeah. They're around $40 a coin. You got 4 G's over there. Oh, a lot of money, my friend. Fucking crazy. They have these coins they want to get rid of. Should be 106 coins over there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 05, 06, 07, 107.
44.95.
$4,500. You want the cash? Can we get green? I'll take it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I think. What about you just went cold? You for real?
He's not gonna. This is real fucking business, my friend.
That happens. He's little like 100 or 1,000 boy.
Enjoy, my friend.
Now y'all understand these niggas No, I got 3Ks, gang. I'm really going through it.
It's a blessing right here, man. It's a blessing. The chat asked for you. Like, go see Vuka, go give Vuka a hug. So we got shopping?
I'm very down.
$3,500 budget, and we gotta make 10% minimum. I have the cash in my pocket also, so I can put out the money for us.
We have a $3,500 budget. We need something for what I consider a steal. What do you have?
How much you said?
3,500 feet.
Done.
But it's aftermarket bench.
It's engraved though.
Yeah, it's a new model. Bench aftermarket.
116-200. I will take the band off. I'm fucking good. Done. What's up? It's good.
I should have a quote for it somewhere too.
Done.
Okay, so check the lot. We got an aftermarket band. It's 116200.
How's it going, Double A? Chilling?
It's an 116200 aftermarket bracelet, so it's head only. It's also on a strap. Do whatever you gotta do with it. Give me $4,100 into it. You gotta say yes. It's so fair.
35.
I cannot do 35.
35? It's not. It's not.
Four is the money. I'll tell you what. I'll do 38.50. 38.50. And we're good.
38, yellow, my bro.
30, brother. 38.50. For us.
Done. Mazal. Thank you. Mazal. Yo, exactly 10%. Exactly 10%.
How many minutes?
What is it? 4? The challenge or whatever? That's it. The real challenge.
Do we bring back the 100K challenge teamed up?
Yo, do we go against each other? Do we go against each other?
Do we go against?
Moses versus Vuka. Do we do $1 million? Do we do $1 million challenge?
Alright, now he's gonna get the
Yo, when they're good, they're good. The Vuka was fucking good, player. He's good. That's it. I learned today. He's very good. And that was exactly 10%. We bought $3,500. 10% will be $350. We sold it for $3,850. We did that 10%, baby. Legend.
Yo, it's been 3 months, man. When do I get to go back to Gotham City?
Bruce doesn't think you're ready yet. Neither do I. Sorry, man, you blew your privileges.
What?
The Batmobile joyrides and motorcycle on the staircase.
I was practicing my tactical maneuvers.
And those websites you bookmarked, you know that's not what the Batcomputer's used for.
Come on, man. This gig is a waste of time.
It's called training. They don't have the experience you have. You need to set the tone. I'm not robbing it. You are.
Everything I've done is to help you, son. I know. Robin is tearing you apart.
I needed this.
I've lost too many people to Gotham. I won't lose you. You won't. I don't want you to be Robin.
Please don't take this away from me.
You don't need to wear a costume to be my son. You think I'm weak?
You never did this to Dick.
I've learned from my mistakes.
Oh, so I'm a mistake now? You gave Dick everything. Why don't you do that with me? What's so bad about me? Yo, look, it's been 3 months, man.
Brilliant.
My name is...
Dick Grayson.
This game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards.
Yeah.
And you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense, defense. Alright. One thing about this game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards, and you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense, defense. Alright. One thing about this game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards, and you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense, defense. Alright.
Joie au point où est-ce que
One thing
Blackout
about this game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards, and you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense, defense. Alright. One thing about this game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards, and you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense. Alright.
Ta culotte.
One thing about this game is that when you first start out, they give you these cards, and you could just, if you want to make a little bit more money, you could throw it on top. Oh, 1 sec. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Whoa, defense, defense. Alright.
Uh, and we're back for Tire Talk. See? We needed a break. We took a break. We're almost done anyway. So now we did resistance. We're gonna do with voiceless. If I did resistance, now we do have a small problem with voiceless. With a small problem, I have to make sure that I did buy safe. How is that possible? How's that possible? I would buy Quantum Drive and Safe Path, and I have 52 left. How's that possible? How did I have 1,200 more? Oh, not enough storage. I'm telling you, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Ink, don't get angry. There's no point in getting angry. There's no point. Don't do it. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, VOD is done. 229. Yo, my apologies. Raz 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Don't do it. Don't lose your mind, dude. Do not. There's no point. There's no point in losing your mind. You're gonna suffer from it. 229 on the dot. Something is wrong with VOD because 229 cost me 11 gigs. I just don't know if that's true. I just don't know if that's true. Yeah. Make sure that this is the right one. Trash. I got a headache now. Come on, tough it up. Tough it up. Don't be a bitch. The only way I can see what happened is last week we got did I just swear? Didn't say this a bit too early. The only way I can see how is last week we bought the relic that at the end I didn't have enough for resistance, but I had enough for voiceless. That's how I bought it. We're at 632. I got 67, which is not enough to buy a single milestone. But we did clear tier 2. I don't even know that I did tier 2, but tier 2 is done. 20 stones. Lumen is done. Lumen, which is insane. I didn't know that was done. I don't know if Resistance was able to do it. Resistance, did you do it? I don't know. I don't check my milestone. Why? Because I farm. Most of the time I spend grinding. No. Oh. You got 2,000, my friend. That's not good. Well, you're stuck. I am farming tier 1. So let me check what is Lumen. Lumen is actually pretty good because it's so every single milestone you have. Oh, I died here. Mission. Go. Weeklies. Draw 2 chips. No. Ayador.
In this Three Kingdoms RPG mobile game, training just these 3 generals is enough.
Blood Oath is actually looks like a good game. Trainers that usually do some good RPG. So Lumen, every single, just like this game, just like Stay Sleep, which copied, every single tier gives you this relic at the end, which is 4,500. This is the highest. This is the highest rank reward. And Lumen does what? Lumen does, I don't remember. And I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna find it. No problem. Lumen. Okay. Aurora. Lab speed 2. Lab speed by 1.5%. Nice. How much did we do? We did. Let me check if I just got my tournament or no. We did get. So 2 days ago we finished at rank 11 for gold, and this one we finished at rank 12. So very close. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. For the event, we got what? We got 305. Let's see what we can do here. 305. Nice. Leave it a hat. Have a nice day. Leave it a hat. Have a nice day. Okay. So now this is the problems. What you do is this. Like so, these two playthroughs are not supposed to be there. These two playthroughs are both well. Space Idol is one screen, so it freaks out when you ask him to do a split screen. It does freak out. And we got 470 with voiceless, which is what we needed. Ooh, you slippery son of a gun. Sword needs some storage. And you are at 16%. You're not great, but you're not bad. I'll have time to finish. Continue. You don't want me to continue. Ugh, forget about it. Okay. You don't want to work? That's okay. I'm going to sleep in 20 minutes, not even, so. You don't want to work? That's okay. I'm going to argue for 20 minutes. You're good. You're good. So, that's it for voiceless, sadly. I wish I had enough to spend on module, but that's okay. Our modules are not as good as relics. Because relics will last forever. Module, there's gonna be some new meta, some old meta. No matter how hard you work, get a maximum of 4 relics per day, per week, per event. If you work hard enough, you can get 20, 40. You can buy relics. You cannot buy relics. You can buy relics, yes, because you pay for the event pass. You cannot buy infinite amount of module. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm so sorry, guys. You can buy an infinite amount of module. We cannot buy an infinite number of relics, which makes relics more rare, which makes them more valuable. Doesn't matter how much a relic is able to help you, or a module is able to help you. It's quantity that matters, right? So now I'm gonna do Speedster. Speedster I cannot really check because we are doing a TikTok live, which is kind of important. Which is really important. Really important. So we got a tree. We got this. We got the event, claim the rewards. Thank you so much. Event. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna check out the results for the ranking for the. I got tier 12. Why can't I have to do that, huh? So I don't want to restart my thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it very slowly. Rank 12 for the gold league. 90 gems. 26 stones. I want to do the module. I got 103. I got 700. Let's just see if I have the two of them. Because again, this I have to tell tomorrow. If I don't do it, we're fucked. Safe path. I have to. Four, 3, 2, 1. What we're doing is because we're doing times 50, so I still want you guys to see. Sadly, I cannot do the module here, right? Now we're gonna do Frenchie. Pretty much the same thing. They're the same day. So Frenchie, how we doing? I got 2 of them, which is good. You see, Retro is doing super well. We're at 300. I said I was at 60. So Retro, we're doing super well. I just have to pay more attention to it, which is super easy. We have my reward VODs. We have the rewards for the tournament. Last week we were ranked 24th in gold. I'm going to be doing 27 in gold. We did the worst. Have your Frenchie is 24, by the way. 50 and 20 stones. Can I upgrade something here? We did a lot of shit here. 200. Let's fuck it. I got 1,600 diamonds. Let's see if I can buy some module. I got the event shop. We're gonna be buying. Oh, guess what? I'm able to buy 80. 80 module. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, 2 as the first one. I got Oh my god, Omni chip. Are you kidding me? Strategic bonus. Okay, no storage. Sorry, Crown. Crown is gonna hate me, dude. Because Crown is doing so poorly. Crown is gonna hate me. Because, wait a second. One 32. Mm. Mm. Oh. I'm so sorry, Crown. We do have major problem with the storage. I'll fix it because I'm gonna go sleep soon, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so I was talking about VODs. Is that gonna finish soon? 9%, that's good. Okay, so VODs, we got reservative bonus, which I think is actually pretty good. Because VODs is offensive, so reservative bonus is actually one of the better ones for VODs. But Omni chip is the best. Why? Because when I get my 10th module for the free module, Omni chip was the first one I got, which led me to choose Spotlight. If it was not module, I would have not chosen Spotlight. This is huge. Another one. Death penalty. Shit, 10%. Death penalty is actually pretty good. I do like death penalty. I actually really like death penalty for VODs. And we got on Shockwave. Dude. Oh, we got Sharp Fortitude. Very good. Very good. All of these are great. The only... Whoa. Is it going to be auto-merging? I don't have a choice. We got Omnichip times 2. Omnichip times 2. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm going to get Omnichip to level legendary. I won't be long. Okay, so merge. No, how do I get it to... How do I get it to next one? I need... Okay. Do I have enough? Maybe I don't have enough. 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 Maybe I don't have enough to do. Oh, I wish, oh, I know. It's so far I show. Okay, so now what we do is this. Right now what we're trying to do is getting my beloved Omni chip to legendary. Okay. Omni chip to legendary. No, it didn't work. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. No. They wanted the same one. Oh, okay. That makes it a bit harder. Okay, but I have to do smart. Okay, so what do we have? You know what? I'm so dumb. They can just do core. We have a problem with the batteries of Speedster. When I'm tired, I make mistakes, and when I make mistakes that I don't forgive myself, and I get pissed off, and I'm like, oh, dude, you're an asshole. No, you're not an asshole, dude. You're just tired. Okay, so this one, I can actually merge, okay. This one is the same, right? Matrix Sims is the same. Good. And this one is going to be a year ago. So on the chip, Legendary. 4-dimensional damage. Nice. 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 Okay, so now I got some good news. I got some great news, actually. What I can do is I can replace both. I can only not replace the cannon. You want to replace the cannon? Oh, I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't. Let me re-roll. Let me re-roll. Re-roll. One epic, yeah. Okay, multi-shot chance, nice. Rapid fire duration. Not my favorite, but I'll take it. And the penalty seems to be better. I'm losing a bit of the attack, but that's okay. We'll maxed out. Oh my god, we maxed out the death penalty. I was at 21, now I'm 46. It's gonna be important because I do like a death penalty a lot. And we can also do. I can, you know what? Because right now, what I was trying to say is the problem with the cannon was I had a epic plus, just give a bit more. Now I have the generator and the armor that are both only plus. I'm gonna do sharp fortitude. I do like that one. Oh, NTU portal is better. NTU portal is better. Option, restore. We're gonna do restorative bonus is really good. This one is actually really good. Why? Well, first of all, NTU portal is a great one. Second of all, this is, you won't believe me, but I didn't re-roll. Give me a sec, I need to kill this. It's a fly. But starting to get a lot of mosquitoes in the house. I don't want to have mosquitoes. Shockwave hits. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Legendary. We have the generator. We have recovery package. Yeah, it's good. Only problem here is I have to reroll. It's amazing because NQ portal adds everything. So that's actually pretty good. Do epic. I'm gonna be needing what? I'm gonna be needing cash. No, really coin per kill. This. I'm gonna need interest. No, I'm gonna do package chance. And I'm gonna do package chance. Yes. So we got coin and package chance. Coin per wave. Thank you so much. %, package chance. Nice. Very good. We have our gems. So this is gonna make us stronger. Dude, I love this game. And at 1 time the speed. Why? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Do not freaking know. Oh, dude, this game's so... Perfect. Okay, so next we have what? I just got the Discord. Developer announcement. What is the last one? 20. That we read. That we did read. Okay, now Frenchie. Frenchie, who by the way just died, which is great. Principal menu. We got. Fait que là, on a français qui vient de mourir, fait que ça c'est quand même pas pire. Là, écoutez, on va faire quelque chose de spécial aujourd'hui. On va aller voir dans la boutique, voir si j'ai pas les. Je suis bien sécurisé. Shit. Je vais acheter des modules. J'aurais quand même besoin d'acheter des modules quand même. Là, j'ai les 4 ici, c'est bon. J'ai les prix du tournoi. On a fini en position or au rang 23. Maintenant, on est au rang 23, je pense aussi. On est rendu au rang 23. 24. C'est ça, je vais pouvoir augmenter mes stats ici. On va augmenter la quantité de mine interne. Puis le dommage. Quantité, il me reste 1, man. Il me reste 1. Incroyable. J'ai ça ici, c'est bon. C'est tout. L'événement, on a combien? J'ai émission, j'ai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Il manque 10, dude. Fait que je peux juste faire un module. Je peux juste en faire un. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? C'est multidimensionnel pour l'éclair en chaîne. Que j'ai pas. Mais j'ai quand même eu un mythique, quand même pas pire. Je suis content que j'ai eu un mythique. Et voilà. On est correct, on est correct. Parfait. Je suis content que j'ai 4 mines là, à la place de juste 3. Fait que pour Frenchie, c'est bon. On a fait quand même pas pire. C'est sûr que la bourse, ça suce, mais bon, qu'est-ce que faire? So now we have, back in English, merchant. Merchant is also important. Merchant is also important. Let's do my mission. I got 8. Perfect. So, merchant. Oh, avec français, j'ai oublié de faire quelque chose. Français, j'ai oublié l'événement. L'événement, on a quoi? On a 350. On vient de le faire. C'est que j'ai objet volant qui me donne 2% d'attaque. Ah, c'est 0, ça c'est la merde. C'est la S, mais c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave, c'est la vie. Ok, fait que là j'ai quoi? J'ai ça ici. Elle fait ça. J'ai 1100. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I have to do it in English. So this is merchant. I'm so sorry, merchant. I forgot to do it in English. I'm so sorry. We got the relics, which is great. I got the event, which is great. We got 0 out of the one I want, which is these two. Safe path and quantum drive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the claim reward. We are in rank 6 of Silver League, which gives us some really nice stuff. You are at 300. Should I give up? Yeah, 74. Yeah, fuck it. You only live once. We're gonna go ahead and buy both Safe Path, which is 2% attack, and Quantum Drive, which is buff per 1 minute. Per 1 meter. Okay, good. Tree, we have this, we're good. We're gonna go increase our cooldown for that wave. 24, 40. Yes, some 450 to 430. Good. We have the event. We have 150. Nice. 50, I would have loved to buy some module, but I guess it's not meant to be. Not meant to be. 305. Okay, that's not good. That's not bad, but that's not good. Okay, good. And that's it. Merchant is done. Feels crazy to know that I did 11 playthroughs, but we still have a couple to do. And Rachel's gonna die soon, which is good. We now have to do everything. Everything is doing fantastic. Everything is killing it, dude. But again, everything we're playing more. It doesn't look like it, but even if we play the whole day, even if we play 4 hours more, that's usually how much I played. I usually play 16 hours a day. That's a third plus of what I'm doing. I got my mission. Look at this. Nice 5. I got the free rewards from this, which is 7 from the store, which is always great. Got the event. We're at 250. We're gonna get this. 252. To 270. That's great. That is fantastic. I got 1,223, and I'm tempted to say good night to the bad guy. I'm gonna buy a module, I believe. So we got 12 hours. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Nothing for 2. 3 for nothing. 4 for Avok Bringer, which is kind of good. Not that great though. 5 for nothing. 6. Got 1 out of 12, which is disgusting. But hey, we'll take it. We will take it. Oh, fudge. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Crashing my legs. And that's pretty much it for what we can do. We have the events, we did that. Okay, 410, that's not bad. The tournament for the rewards. I finished in rank 29, which is not great at all. 29 is not great at all. But then again, I'm a new guy when it comes to the gold league, so that's kind of normal. Oof. Good. Perfect. And that's it. to the battle. Do we have the message? We have tournament prize. So we finish rank 27. That's okay. We'll finish it like that. No problem. We'll finish it like that. No problem. It sucks. I don't have the storage to do it. Fuck me, dude. We're done anyway. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. Give me a sec. See, just now. Just now. Three stones. Ah, ça j'ai fait ça. Ça, je l'ai fait ça. And there you go, another day finished. Holy crap, that we have problem today. With the storage, with the batteries, it was insane. So I'm gonna say good night. I'll be watching a movie in the background, but that's about it. I'll be watching a movie and then I'm gonna go sleep. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Yeah. Okay. Good night, Crown. Good night, Sword. Oh, dude. Okay. Ah. Quel réseau? Quel réseau? Ça fait un peu du projet. Papa. Arrêtez. Je sais que c'est pas immense, mais je suis reconnaissant pour tout ça. Ah, je suis good. Viens, c'était cabochon. Good night, merchant. Good night, Frenchie.